city life, sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City life, I might specify. Hey, city life, city life. Hey, tourists, just a city life, city life. Hey, she living such a city life, city life. She just want a silly vibe, silly vibe. She said she just wanna have some fun tonight, fun tonight. She wanna have some fun out in the city tonight, city night. Told that hoe you wanna sip some syrup like a Canadian. City life, city life, city life. How you make your money? I said, baby, I been fight. I said, city life, city life. Hey, shout out my boy City Life. Hey, I get done. Back up with the hoe. Swear, life day to day, such a project. Living in the damn project. They wanna talk, but they obviously to me. Talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk to me. I be cooking, I be whipping over the walk. See, walk, walk. If you talk it, then walk it. How you talk it, then talk it. City life, hey. I might sip some syrup like a Canadian. Hey, city life, said, baby, how you make your money? I said, baby, I best fight. Baby, I best in the city life, hey. City life, I said, this bitch wanna have a city life. Roll through to the city night. I said, hey, sip some syrup, you gon' feel Canadian. Hey, I said, yeah, God bless America, I'm American. I said, pull up to the city tonight. Pull up to the city tonight. I am the GOAT capper. Do not go against my picks, or you will get demolished. I'm the GOAT at this shit. You know this. You know I'm talking to. Ish, I'm talking to you. I'm the GOAT at this shit. Don't go against me. Ever again. We boys though. We boys though. Yeah. That's some good. That's some. Hey. City life, hey. Sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City life, hey. I might specify. Hey, city life, city life. Hey, tourists, just a city life, city life. Hey, she living such a city life, city life. She just want a silly vibe, silly vibe. She said just wanna have some fun tonight, fun tonight. She wanna have some fun out in the city tonight, city night. Told that hoe you wanna sip some syrup like a Canadian. City life.
Just trying to make it even in a crowd, just in alone.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. KSW 119 main card coming up next, and we have one of the participants in what was a disgrace to what we used to call heavyweight Grand Prix, Marek Samuchuk taking on Michal Martinek. Michal Martinek out of the Czech Republic. He is 12-7 as a pro, traffic light record. Win one, lose one sort of thing. He lost to Artur Spilka in his last fight. Beat Sheffield, lost to Wójcik. So, I mean, he's been losing to younger and better opponents. He's been beating up the older guys who he's still just a little bit, well, still a little bit better. Nothing will ever top Jake Woodley. That was good to see you, MMA World Journal. Guys, go check out MMA World Journal. MMA interviews every week, MMA breakdowns every week, live streams. The Real MMA channel is there. Good to see you, Irish Capo. He's there, not here. He's probably covering KSW right now. That was unbelievable. And the main event was great too, but like, how can you top a 4-second knockout, the fastest knockout in LFA history? Yeah, that was amazing. I was so stoked to be live and reacting to that. Good to see you, homie. Hope all is well. For the good old days.
Look, you just got smacked. Did that hurt?
Fuck you, you bitch.
You just got fucking slapped, bitch. All right. Let's take a look at Blackbeard over here. I love Andrew Stewart, but he is more built for BKFC than MMA. To be honest, I disagree. I mean, I'm not disagreeing that he's not suited for MMA. I just think any other fighter gets chinned. Any other fighter gets chinned. The skinny Steve Asplin, he's just got a fucking crazy ass chin, dude. Like, let's be perfectly honest. He took so much damage in that first round. Yo, what's up, Chris Cushman? Dude, what an event. Chris Cushman was there, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Cushman was there. 36 years of age for Uncle Blackbeard. 8 KO TKOs. He's been knocked out 5 times, 1 submission, 3 decisions, 3-4 in KSW, 7-0 in Octagon, 1-2 in ACA, and he was on Contender Series as well. By the way, my broadcast is a little behind the pay-per-view, so if the fight has already started on pay-per-view, just pause and catch up to me. Broke as a joke until YouTube and fucking the clients pay me on literally Monday, so couldn't buy the pay-per-view for this one. The first KSW pay-per-view I haven't bought in God knows how many years. He's going up against Marek Samanchuk again, an absolute disgrace of a participant in the heavyweight Grand Prix. He looked awful in all his fights.
Let's get it on.
And he's probably going to look awful in this one. If he gets the knockout, sick, a little bit of redemption, but pillow hands for a heavyweight, gasses after the first round. 4 KO TKO, 0 submissions, 5 decisions. Fuck off. 5-3 in KSW. Yeah, went 2-1 in Ryzen, but it was a disgrace of a performance in Ryzen. This was a horrible fight. This was an even worse fight. And this was a horrible fight, and he lost. Oh, I'm rooting for Martinek. Yeah, I'm going Martinek. I don't care how much bigger Samachuk is than him. For heavyweight, he's got pillow hands. I'll be back for Rosek. Let's go. Hey, all is well, man. All is well. 401. I hate to be the disrespectful MMA streamer. I just cannot stand how this guy fights. He's everything we hate about heavyweight. Modern heavyweight, I should say. Modern heavyweight. 355. Martinek trying to get into the pocket. Oh, nice right jab by Samachuk. Martinek's shorts are dope as fuck. Since it's summer and like I literally don't have many shorts. You're like 3. Been like looking up shorts to order and short shopping for the summer. Right to the body by Martinek. Samachuk swinging a miss to the body. Oh my God. Samachuk pressuring him outside that center line, but literally not doing anything else. Dude, this is actually like, there's a lot of big names on this card. Like this card potentially could be really good, but regardless, there's a lot of name value on this card. Whether it delivers or not, we shall see. Low kick by Samachuk. Come on, Martinek. Samachuk missing with the left hand, left jab by Martinek. Nice shot by Samachuk. Oh, are they still showing fights on KSW's YouTube channel? Let's fucking go. Bro, I thought they were going to pull the Ryzen and stop it when this fight starts, but they're going to show a little bit of the main card too. Let's go. Samachuk's emoting, but like, bro, you're not doing anything. Oh, Martinek sweeps him. Samachuk slips, but unable to do anything with it. I honestly think on paper, this card's a better card than Octagon. Flurry's carrying the Octagon card. There's like 3 guys who could carry this card. Hey, what's up, Scott? Scott, I was stressing earlier as you've been seeing me on Discord rip my hair out, but everything's kind of corrected itself right now, knock on wood. 1:30. I mean, we're still like 3 minutes behind, but fuck it. We can all be behind together. Left by Martinuk. Bro, how is Samachuk even popular? Low kick by Samachuk. Samachuk with the left. Oh, nice left by Martinek. God, if Martinek cracks him, Samachuk's the worst fighter on the planet. Left hand by Martinek. Final minute. Oh, left hand by Martinek, dude. Oh my God. Octagon and KSW on the same time as Criminal. I know. Right hand by Samachuk. Martinek has been on the back foot, but I'm sorry. Martinek has landed the better shots. Low kick by Martinek. What's the number for Octagon again? Scott's great to see you as always. Right hand by Samachuk. Right to the body by Martinek. And again, if you guys bought the pay-per-view, I'm insanely behind. I'm sorry. Oh, left hand by Samachuk. Samachuk, another one too. Another left hand by Samachuk. Yo, let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. 90. Okay, thank you. Bro, and watch, Samachuk's gonna gas, dude. Samachuk's gonna gas. His nose is already busted up. Oh my God, dude, he's... Oh my God. Like, I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Like, if he'd gotten a little bit of shape and was like a 250-pound heavyweight, if he just slimmed up a little bit and worked on, just honestly, I want to just say conditioning. Now, again, maybe it's a talent thing too. It's tough to tell with heavyweights. It just doesn't seem like he has that crazy power too, but maybe working on his strength and conditioning could help. Yo, what's up, Toxic? Fucking stoked that Samachuk lost that first round. How you doing, brother? Hey, I fucked with the lighting, by the way, guys. Does it look better? Does it look worse? Do you want me to turn it down? My desk here, I need one more monitor, but other than that, it looks pretty professional. I've got the foam up on the ceiling and everything. 426. Right jab by Martinek. Low kick by Samachuk. But Martinek actually checked that, but a left jab by Samachuk got through. .414. Yeah, it's a rough one, but we're rolling with what we got. Oh, big left by Martinek. If YouTube would have paid me one day early, then we would have been gravy. High kick attempt by Samachuk. Samachuk's nose is busted up. .340. Left hand by Martinek. It's better? Okay. Because before I had a light in the corner and then I had just like natural lighting coming through this way and sometimes it was a little janked, so. Oh, 1-2 by Martinek. I forgot for the podcast tour, I got like a little like streamer light because I thought we were going to be doing a lot more vloggy stuff with my client at night, but nah. Dude, Samochuk's getting out jab, bro. Oh, Samochuk does land a big right hand, though. Marcin has been knocked out 5 times in his career. He's got to be careful. Even though Samochuk's got pillow hands, he's still got to be careful. Pillow hands in comparison to other heavyweights. I shouldn't be too much of a dick. I can't believe that this is the fight that they wanted to put on YouTube, though. 248. Oh, they clash heads on the entry there. Samochuk, you dirty fuck. Left hand by Marcin. Marcin with the right hand. I mean, like, Phil DeFree kills both of these guys, and fuck, he's probably fought them both already. 226. Nice right hand by Samochuk. Double left. No. Fucking 8 left jabs in a row by Marcin. Marcin with the left hand. Oh my God. I've never been so happy. I've never been so happy on an early Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There's just a few guys, bro, that I just cannot stand. Just like there's a few guys that I root for, but 80% of fighters I'm neutral on. Samochuk with the right hand, but another big left by Marcin. Marcin is schooling him. Absolutely schooling him. Low kick by Marcin. Left hand by Marcin. Oh, step back right and left by Marcin. Left hand by Samochuk. But now Marcin's kind of just playing with his food a little bit here. Samochuk does land a right hook. Careful. Put me to sleep at fucking 3 a.m. in Ryzen. Oh, they're trading shots right now, though. Bro, he's one of the worst heavyweights on the planet. Doesn't have a lot of knockout power and can get finished. 5 decisions. One of the worst heavyweight fights, let alone worst fights I've ever seen in my life. One of the most boring comeback victories ever. He lost the first round because Daniel James actually wanted to fight. And then round 2 and 3, Daniel James was gassed and he just laid on him. And this was a horrible fight where they both gassed after the first round and this fucking guy beat him. Like, he's just awful. Awfully boring, I should say. Oh, nice right uppercut by Marcin. And I just think if he worked on his strength and conditioning a little bit, I think he probably would be a lot better. Yeah, I'm literally giving you play-by-play, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm literally giving you play-by-play. I guess the obvious thing I could say would be, listen. I don't know why everyone is gassing up Ed Polo. I really don't. He doesn't have any amount of reps to convince me that he is a top heavyweight or even a mid-level heavyweight fighter. A professional fighter, that is. It was canceled. What are you talking about? Breaking Down fucked them over, dude. Half of the event staff and like a handful of fighters flew to Japan a few days ahead of time, and Mikuru fucked them. Will fucking Fleury, likely his last time in Octagon too, because they ain't testing him for steroids in this fight. But you've got to imagine that he's going to sign his ticket to KSW after that. All right, round number 3. Honestly, I'm more of a fan of KSW than Octagon in general, and KSW it's a better card on paper today. I could eat crow. Octagon could deliver, but Will Fleury ain't one fight ain't gonna sway me over, man. KSW is like one of my favorite leagues, my favorite non-superior rule set league. I was watching like the promotional vids on it. Yeah, it was canceled. Mikuru fucked them over. Yo, what's up, Josh? How's your day going, Jonathan? Right hand by Kaczmarczyk. I think round 1 and 2, Marcinick. Clear damage on Kaczmarczyk. Marcinick outstruck him in the first round. Kaczmarczyk's only good moments in the second round were at the end, and even that, they were just trading blows. Yeah, it was supposed to happen on the 14th. Black Combat was not happy. They will likely not work with Mikuru again, and if they do, they're going to do it on home turf, and they're going to heavily stack the cards against them. 356, each of them trading right jabs. Kaczmarczyk nose bleeding. Kaczmarczyk was looking for a takedown. Nice. Okay, that was a good move. Didn't really commit and landed a nice counter right. Kaczmarczyk with a good high guard on his right side. Low kick by Kaczmarczyk, but that was checked by Marcinick. Marcinick is slowing down, and oh, big shot by Kaczmarczyk. His nose is starting to bleed as well. Marcinick needs to keep his hands up. They're both gassing now. Let's be honest, but Kaczmarczyk looks like he's got a little bit more gas left in the tank here. Come on, Uncle Marcinick. Left hand by Marcinick. Left hand by Kaczmarczyk. So far, Kaczmarczyk winning this round. Marcinick, I don't think, can breathe out of his nose, and he is fading hard. He's fading hard, ladies and gentlemen. They'll probably make him fight Wolf King. Right hand by Kaczmarczyk. Yeah, Kaczmarczyk just walking him down and actually doing some damage now, and Marcinick is not matching it at all. Okay, there's a nice 1-2 there by Marcinick. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Left hand by Marcinick. Left hand by Kaczmarczyk. I think Marcinick's nose is fucked, dude. Right hand by Kaczmarczyk. If Kaczmarczyk didn't have pillow hands, he probably could be able to finish him. 246. I've seen flyweights hit harder. I'm kidding. Right hand by Marcinick. Right uppercut by Marcinick. It is turning out to be a brawl, though, I will say. One of the few good fights. But let's be honest, if it wasn't for Marcinick, he wouldn't have had to force Kaczmarczyk to dig deep in the third round. Nice right hand by Kaczmarczyk. They each trade a left. Left hand by Marcinick. Right hand by Kaczmarczyk. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. God, yeah, you can tell. Marcinick cannot breathe out of his nose. He's... Oh, counter left by Marcinick. So he's fading hard. He is still landing shots on the back foot. Don't think he's going to come back in this round unless he somehow, some way drops Kaczmarczyk, but there's another right hand by Kaczmarczyk. Nice, decent head movement, though. Ducks under the left hand by Kaczmarczyk. It's going to come down to round 1. Round 2, I think, was pretty clear, Marcinick. Round 1, honestly, I think it's clear as well, but let's see how much KSW really wants Kaczmarczyk to just be good. I don't get it. Nice counter right by Marcinick. Marcinick with the left. No, I haven't actually. That was a good counter. Fucking Unk in his prime kills this guy, dude. Counter left by Marcinick. 1 minute 13 seconds. Again, if you guys are watching on the pay-per-view, I'm sorry I'm behind. It is what it is today. Kaczmarczyk looking for the takedown. Dude, even then, Kaczmarczyk's only landed 4 more strikes than Marcinick in this third round. But he's just clearly winning the round. But Marcinick's a fucking dog, dude. And Kaczmarczyk may be the worst heavyweight on the planet. I honestly think Peach Boy beats this guy. 45 seconds. $26 seconds. Clinching. Knee, but blocked by Marcinick. Hope the judges saw that he blocked that too. 100%. Low kick by Kaczmarczyk. Left hand by Kaczmarczyk. Oh, shit. The mouthpiece of Marcinick fell out. Clinching. Oh, that was a nice knee by Kaczmarczyk. Fuck. Big left hand by Kaczmarczyk at the end, and that will do it for the third round. Please, judges. Please give the first round to Marcinick. Round 2, Marcinick. Round 1, Marcinick. The fight actually turned out to be pretty fucking sweet. Thank God Marcinick wanted to dance. Good moment there as they sit there bloodied up. Both of their noses are fucked. More visible damage on Kaczmarczyk. He took more damage in the first 2 rounds. Oh, yeah, there was Cage Warriors card yesterday. Back-to-back Cage Warriors cards today as well. Or this weekend as well, I should say. There's a knockout card tonight, but it's on the same time as Deep, and you know we're Deep junkies here. Even though the Gimp is fighting. If you guys don't know, now you know. I believe it's called the Man Dance. He was in Toronto for the McGregor press conference. A rapper made the song, and his friend was actually the one driving the limo for Floyd Mayweather, so he got his friend to play it for Floyd. Oh, I never knew that. I didn't know that it was in Canada, on the Canada stop either. But I do remember, like, there was a huge Toronto crowd. Toronto's a huge fucking city. It's the American city of Canada, Toronto. Zip Diaz is the GOAT, and I'll never miss one of his fights ever, so I have to miss Deep. Please, for the love of all that is mighty, please give... Like, he deserves the first 2 rounds. I'm not even saying this because I hate Kaczmarczyk. You guys know me. I call it how I see it. And I truly think he won the first 2 rounds. First round is good. That's the one. The second round, the only good moment Kaczmarczyk had was the last 20 seconds. Two 29-28s and 1 30-27. No fucking way. If they have a 30-27, someone gave it to Kaczmarczyk. Yes! 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 Get fucked, Kaczmarczyk! The worst heavyweight fighter on the planet! Yes! Let's fucking go. Oh my God. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. Get fucked, Kaczmarczyk. Hold on. I gotta clip this. Because this clip is going to be reserved for like the few fighters I do know. And when they lose, we're going to just fucking celebrate. I need to get like some fireworks and shit to... All right, hopefully this doesn't end the stream. Because I know HBO's a bitch. Hold on. HBO, don't fuck with me, okay? But we have to show this. Get the fuck
You're fired.
out!
And in case your ears... Get the fuck out!
Bitch!
And the
Bitch!
next person I see
Bitch!
juggling, tap dance...
Oh, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy right now. Because this guy's a disgrace to modern day heavyweight mixed martial arts. That is why. And I am so happy for Uncle Blackbeard. Let's go. You ever watch Flex Fight Series? Their posters always look cool. Dude, Flex Fight Series out of New York, right? Out of New York. Fully re-signed with Octagon. Come back to me in a couple months. Unless he gets a steroid testing free exemption, he cannot continue when they do full testing. Right now, they're doing selective testing. There's no way he's going to come off the sauce, and there's no way he'll be able to fight at heavyweight off the sauce, bro. And like, I have all the respect for him in the world. I'm not doing this to diminish Will Fleur. I'm doing this to say, get your ass over to KSW and let's save heavyweight worldwide by continuing to show that KSW is where the best heavyweights are. And I will never consider this guy a KSW heavyweight. He is a shitty Ryzen heavyweight. Marcinek is a fucking KSW heavyweight, baby. What organization's test? Octagon is partnered with WADA. And so after this card, after today's card, they will do full testing for all their fighters, not selective testing. All right. I'm so excited. Again, I'm usually not disrespectful to fighters. I am sure Samuchuk's a good guy, but like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, shame on you. Fool me 4 times, shame on you. Fool me 5 times, get fucked, bro. Let's fucking go. And I'm just stoked for the Czech fighter as well. All right, Poland versus France in this next one, guys. So far, 2 decisions, but that heavyweight fight was actually pretty good. I keep just taking shots at Samuchuk, but it takes 2 to tango. And if it wasn't for Marcinek, Samuchuk would have just continued not to throw much and walk forward in the first, second, and third round. Diffusé. Et salut mon ami. Viens à YouTube. Le City Life Project. Tabarnak. Your boy Lavian Express is cornering his guy over at Cage Warriors. Yo, he fought in, I think it was an exhibition striking match last week and won. He's been doing some side quests. He and Hockey are going to team up and break through your window. Computer's potato. Uh-oh. All right, the next 2 fighters are making their walkout. So I'm just having a field day on fucking Twitter right now. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who couldn't stand him. It's like a fucking victory parade on Twitter. This is amazing. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. The mic is so tough. Yo, Frank, you're the man, dude. Thank you very much. So far, this one ain't bad, but now I got to back up, which is good. All right, let's get to this next fight. We have Suhail Kuchen, the one. Bro, you ain't Neo. I just rewatched the Matrix movies, which, by the way, first Matrix, still the GOAT, like one of the best movies of all time. Still the best in the franchise. Number 2 in my rankings, the Animatrix. I don't know why I never watched the whole thing as a kid. Probably because, like, my dad just never bought it. Dude, that was one of the best pieces of, I don't even want to call it a movie. It's like a series of short animated films. And it was just fucking amazing. I was blown away. So yeah, Animatrix number 2. I'll say this. Revolution's way better than I remembered. Reloaded, way worse than I remembered. But just that, the few fight scenes, like the highway scene in Reloaded, like, honestly carries the last 2 movies. But honestly, I might have to put Revolutions above Reloaded, because Reloaded fucking sucked, man. Other than the few good scenes in the Matrix, it was awful. And like the final battle against the machines in Zion was better than I remembered. And then I didn't even watch, like, they're all free on YouTube now. I didn't even watch the new one. But I heard it was just kind of a meme movie. That one of the directors, one of the former directors, just made it as like a big fuck you to, like a meta fuck you to Hollywood or some shit. And supposed to, apparently there's gonna be another one. Dude, it's so good. I'm assuming a scanner Darkly is on the list. I think popularity-wise, Octagon for sure. But as far as like, if you put the best fighters in KSW up against the best fighters in Octagon and allowed them all to juice, I think KSW wins 65-70% of the time. Hey, no worries, Frank. No worries, dude. Thank you for sending that. I appreciate it. Dude, earlier it was fucked. Like when the prelims are on, it wouldn't refresh. Like it wouldn't refresh itself. So whoever was hosting wouldn't refresh the feeds after it'd freeze or buffer. And so it got to a point where it was like 15 minutes behind the actual broadcast. And I was like, dude, by the time we hit the main event, it's gonna be like hours behind. YouTube doesn't pay me till tomorrow. And I don't get a check from one of my clients until Monday. So I was like, fuck. Can't buy KSW pay-per-view this weekend. First weekend, I think in 3 years, that there's been KSW and I haven't paid for it. So sorry, KSW. All right, Casper Robel, 3-0 as a pro, 4-0 in his last of 4 fights. Beat a 6-4 guy, Levels Fight League, Armia Fight Night, Strife. So making his debut in KSW, had a pretty good amateur run as well, going 5-1. Fought two really good opponents and lost to Jeffrey Almeida, who is now 2-0 as a pro. 2-0 in KSW, beat a 3-1 guy and a guy making his debut and went 6-0 as an amateur and 100% fight. Fuck. Tabarnak. Nous allons avec Casper, baby. Let's go Polo. Premier round. If you guys speak French, si tu parles français, je peux comprendre français. So you guys can write it in the chat. Right as a fuck, you true 12 tribes. Wait, what? A totally illegal broadcast on Nova Sports 2 HD to Live, the driver. 433. Or you can join Combat Casual's Discord, and he's got you back. And he's got your back. Go to Combat Casual's YouTube channel, and he's got you. 425.
Let's get it all.
Oh, nice oblique kick by Gao Chen. Robo. Oh! Slipped in. Gao Chen lands a nice right hand. Gao Chen. Sprawling. Oh, big knee by Gao Chen. Robo's a little wobble that just goes for a desperation takedown. Easy stuff by Gao Chen. Oh, there's my favorite ref in mixed martial arts. What's going on, Paulina? 341. Up against the cage. Robo trying to get the body lock on the Frenchman. 327. $312. Still up against the cage, trying to drag him off is a Robel, but good defense. But Couchin pulling it in there, telling them to work. Less work, she says. Big sprawl. 252. And she separates them. Back at center. Spinning heel kick by Robo. No fucking way. Front kick now looks for the takedown again. Hell of a sprawl by Kauchen. Knee by Robo. And they go back up against the cage. Robo really wants this fight to the ground. 214. Picks him up. Looking for the takedown. And he gets it. Robo gets the takedown. 203. In the butterfly guard of Kauchen. Back up to his feet. Only for a moment as Robo takes him down. Kauchen grab the cage. Paulina there to warn him right. Like she runs to warn him. Taking no shit. 137. Did KSW pull the Ryzen before this fight? Pushing off the face of Robo's Kauchen. Asks the mat back to the cage. Oh, they did. They did. 125. $118. Hey, we already had one check winner. Shout out to Panache. We had one check winner on KSW. Now we got another one on Octagon. The Czechs look good in the World Championships and the Olympics this year in hockey too, brother. In the top position is a Robo, but he's not doing anything with it. Rolling, giving up his back is Kauchen. Knee by Robo. Another knee by Robo. Robo with more knees. Reminder, guys, if you want to see some highlights from the UFC prospects, either making their debut or being featured on this card, I posted them all on the channel. I think the longest one's only like 5 minutes. Oh, great job by Kauchen just throwing Robo off of him. And now he gets in the top position. Robo's trying to roll out of it. Continuing to try to scramble. Hey, good utilization of the ref cam here. Robo trying to get the back of Kauchen, but Kauchen with a nice elbow to his face. And that's going to do it for the first round. All right, round 2 next chat. I mean, I guess Robo's going to get the round because of control time, but Kauchen tagged him with some shots early. You can see a little bit of swelling under his left eye. Yeah, dropped him early with the right hand. But that was like the only thing. I mean, fuck yeah, you can't. Oh, shit. And then Robo landed that spinning heel kick. I didn't realize it landed. It landed clean. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, give Robo the round. I disagree. He landed one big shot. Robo landed one big shot. There's not an automatic win the round because he got knocked down rule. He just has a good chin because that heel to the chin would have knocked down most guys. I think he's still the threat on the feet. Don't get me wrong. But I got to go with Robo in that first round. Begrudgingly. Begrudgingly. 447. Oh, nice left again by Kauchen. Dude, he throws that right and then sneaks that left uppercut in. Beautiful. High kick attempt by Robo. Just keep it on the feet, boys. Oh, big right hand by Kauchen. There we go. 429. Right elbows. $417. Looking for a potential Soloyev stretch. Oh my God, trying to grab the ankle. Oh my God, he's going for it, but he can't get it. Crouching, gets out of it, back up to his feet. Nice head movement from the ground by Robo. Robo doing his best fucking Ryan Hall impression here. 352. Nasty on the ground. 347. Yes, sir. Cage Warriors on today. We're watching KSW. 336. Elbow from the ground. Excuse me. 322. In the top position now is Couching with 3 minutes and 18 seconds. This is where he can do some damage. Big right elbow. Couching should just let him up. 308. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully we're in the last stage of these allergy season. I got it late this year. 256. Short right elbow by Couchin. He's going to out-control Time Robo in this second round. He also has been doing more damage. I like the scrambles from the back. I like going for submissions. It's fancy, but that ain't going to win you the round. 235, halfway through. Posturing up. Couchin with another short left elbow. Dude, those sneaky elbows. I'm surprised he didn't cut Robo yet. Mine always kills me. I'm the beginning, then stops after May. Usually, historically, my whole life, it was like, yeah, April, May. Oh, big right hands. Top position. Couchin, big shots. Paulina, warning Robo. Defend yourself. Couchin looking up at the ref. I mean, you should be watching where he's placed some of these shots. He hit him in the back of the head. Looking up at the ref, being like, "You gonna stop this?" Still trying to roll out of his Robo. Good job by the ref not ending this one early. She's the best. She's the best. Step aside, Rose. Oh, more left elbows by Couch. Oh, knocked him out. He's out. He was out for a second. He was out for a second. And it is all over. Oh, get the fuck out of here. That was not early. He knocked him out. What are you talking about kind of early? He got knocked out for a moment, then came back to life getting elbows in the face. Kind of early? What fight are you guys watching? Bro, he was flash knocked out. That was a great stoppage. After letting it go, warned him, let it go. He defended himself. Couchin slowed down a bit. He seemed fine. He was out for a second. I don't know what fight you guys are watching. Dude, he went limp for a sec on like the second or third elbow. Literally flattened out for a sec. Came like one of those flash knockouts. Came back to and was getting hit in the face even more. Dude, Oh, okay. Big left. Come on, show me the finishing sequence. They're showing me so much shit that hurt him anyways. Bro, I don't know. It looked like he fucking went limp on the second or third of the sequence. Wasn't out, but like one of those just like flash knockouts. Or whatever you want to call it. There was a term for it back in the 2000s. Flashed him or whatever. No, that's fucking gay. I don't know what it's called. But regardless. TKO by Suhel Couchin. Thank you so much. In the granite. KSW Jetty Lee Asia grind, homie. Hey, how's the boxing? Thank you so much for the $2, brother. I don't know. I don't think, and I'm not even being biased because like Paulina is amazing. Thank you so much in the granite. I think it was good not stopping the fight in that first potential finishing sequence where Cowichan was absolutely mauling him. Robo was rolling and blocking just enough. If she would have ended it there, I would have been critical. Cowichan slowed down. Robo was able to brace himself. And then, 30 seconds later, this sequence happened, and he was fucked, bro. Yo, Mr. Jew, come over to our YouTube channel. The only reason we have Twitch is to say, fuck Twitch, come over to YouTube. She doesn't make mistakes. She's the best ref in MMA. I think I've only, pointed out, bad fights of hers, 3 times, maybe? 2 or 3 times? I mean, we're coming at Herb Dean every single week, so that's not bad.
Herb Dean fault.
Great win by Cowichan. Only 19 years of age. Only 19 years of age as well, chat. Kasparov come back strong. Someone's had to go. And in this case, it was the Polish fighter. All right. Oh, God, dude. What a fall from grace by Damian Janikowski. And honestly, he's probably going to lose again. We got Konrad Rushinsky against Adam Musayev coming up next in this one. Musayev is fucking good, dude. Musayev's fucking good. I was banned for a week, dude. I was banned for a week. You really abandoned us? You abandoned us after one stream got taken down? I'm disappointed. I didn't know fellow Vancouver Islanders abandoned their brothers. That guy that looks like Connor Burks is a decent ref too. This year hasn't been a good year for him. I'll say that. This year hasn't been a good year for him. But hey, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. No, we were banned for a week, and during that week we streamed on the second channel, which I believe is just called More City Life. But yeah, I don't even know why I keep the broadcast of Twitch. I signed into Twitch once 4 years ago. I don't even know my password or what email I used, but it's still attached to the streaming program I use, and it just auto sends it there. But fuck Twitch, come over to YouTube. This is where our whole community is. I look down on any chats that come from Twitch because I just think, what are you doing on Twitch? Come over to YouTube. Oh, all right. Being interviewed right now is the winner, Cowichan. And I say this every KSW card. I'm like, the pacing's pretty good so far, but it will slow down towards the end of the card. Towards the end of the card, I think before the featured fight or before the fourth last fight, they'll go to the panel. Before the co-main or main, they'll bring in 2 fighters who'll be doing a face-off. Yo, shout out to the new pink fight kits or ring card girl fight kits. Usually we see green, purple. There's that brown. Pink is nice. Happy Father's Day. Yo, thank you so much for the 50 check. I don't know what it's called, but them check coins. Thank you so much, Draco. Appreciate it. Hey, we love that you're here too, man. I know we're not doing Octagon today, but KSW, Octagon, 2 big leagues that Czech fight fans follow. Thank you so much for the 50 Czech coins, my man. I should just say bills. For the 50 Czech bills. Is that Fernand Lopez? I think it is. Krona, that is right. Czech Krona. I should know that. Being a hockey guy and learning about the Czech league. All right. Konrad Ruzhinsky against Adam. I keep saying Masayev. 10-0 for Masayev. He is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. 1 KO TKO, 8 submissions, 1 decision. 7-0 in ACA, 1-0 in KSW. He hasn't been able to fight in 2026 yet. So he's making his debut here. He's supposed to fight in May. Originally, he was supposed to fight Archer, and then that fight fell through, and then this guy couldn't take it on short notice either, so it is what it is. He hasn't fought since November of 2025. Not an easy fight by any means. The best guys he's fought were, actually, Mizoyev, Mutalimov, Aliyev, all decent guys. Coming into KSW, not a bad opponent either. Konrad Ruzhinsky, 8-3, 28, 2-2 in his last 4 fights. 2 KO TKOs, 4 submissions, 2 decisions, 3-2 in KSW, 3-1 in Babylon. And he beats a 3-0 guy in his last fight, Tagir Machudov. God, I'm pretty sure we watched that fight. He handled him pretty easily. Before then, didn't handle Henry Fadipe as easily, funny enough. Lost a close fight to Gucik. And Muslim to Tulshayev in the epic KSW epic where they allowed superior rule set, Vale Tudo rules. You could fight in a fucking gi if you wanted. Yeah, he kicked him in the face. It was beautiful. He kicked him in the face. It was beautiful. I'm going Masayev, probably submission. Ruzhinsky, he's not bad. I understand why the odds are the way that they are here. It could have maybe even been a little bit closer, but Masayev's likely going to submit him, likely going to win. He's got Khalidov in his corner as well. Yo, shout out to Chris Cushman for gifting the membership. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Who got the membership, by the way? Yo, Granite with the 2. Draco. And Jake Fisher with the membership. Thank you, buddy. I'm excited for the next membership stream. I was watching. Do you guys watch that Midwest Safety? You guys watch that Midwest Safety YouTube channel? So I watched a crazy fucking video, body cam police friggin' shootout video. And at the end of it, they drop a bomb. Woman involved, former MMA fighter, won belts on this regional league. I think she had a fight in Invicta too. So I was like, what the fuck? So obviously I start digging, and yeah, we're gonna dive into that one on the membership stream. Appreciate you. Dude, I don't know. I've messaged a few people who work for them. But yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I think it was more well received from the hardcores like us than it was from the actual ticket buyers from KSW. They're going to do their Coliseum show again, though, because they do that a World Cup every 4 years. So this year or the start of 27, they should do it. It should be actually this year, because they did the first year I moved to Minnesota, and I'm going into the 5th year. So yeah, this, they should do it this year. That show was insane. That show is absolutely insane. All right, who do you guys got in this one? And are you excited for the UFC card? What time does UFC start again? In 2 hours. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's definitely going to be some overlap. It sucks. The first fight I don't want to miss. I wish they put Rosa and Santos on the first fight because Tanzilovi and Shane Collins, that's going to be a sick fight. We will at least I'm not going to miss my boy Michael Aswell. He recovered from his broken leg pretty quickly. The Gooch will win. Fucking rights he will. When I see another friend roll up for more, I've never personally smoked or eaten the bath salts. I don't think it was a big thing on Vancouver Island. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. They're both in the cage. What I do love about KSW, no extracurricular introductions. They do the tail of the tape and talk about them as they're walking out. And then once they're in the cage, we go. Like, it's, It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just like these Ring Card Girl fight kits. How have they never done pink before? All right, round one. Huge up the Cage Warriors while Santos chokes Breen to sleep. Yo, let's go, baby. Low kick by Masayev. Masayev in the blue corner. Ruzhinsky in the red. Oh, what's up, gray shirt? Oh, big low kick by Ruzhinsky. And Masayev looking for the takedown. Ruzhinsky, sprawl. Oh, Ruzhinsky's trying to set up a guillotine. And a takedown by Ruzhinsky. Let's go, Ruzhinsky. In the top position. Not gonna lie, that Gilly had me for a sec. Masayev. 8 submissions. Remember, guys, 8 submissions. Looks comfortable on his back. Ruzhinsky looks comfortable in his fucking guard, but no, high guard now by Masayev. Masayev trying to get a triangle choke. I had my Joe Rogan moment. It's tight. Good job by Ruzhinsky. Staying out of this. 339. Armbar attempt now by Masayev. $329. Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. And this is all over. It is all over. Adam Masayev gets the first round armbar finish. Make that 11 wins in a row. Make that 9 motherfucking submissions. Steel tie cups help the arm bars. Good arm bar. That was too easy, man. Ruzhinsky's good. That was too easy. This guy's legit. He's from freaking Nestle Tool House. Home of the tea and crumpets. Russian as fuck, but from France. Jeez, nasty, dude. Comfortable off his back, right? Comfortable off his back. Ooh, nasty. Get that green, black, and red in. Khalidov in his corners, super stoked. Let's go. Let's go. All right. 5 more fights on the card, ladies and gentlemen. Again, like some really good names on this card. Masayev was one I had circled. I fucking love Zalewski. Zibek is one of my favorite fighters on the planet. Rutkowski's always fun. Tarchila's looking has been looking good. Rosick. Like, need I say more? And Patrick Kaczmarczyk, who I haven't been like, he's no Max Holzer, but he's pretty damn good. But Leo Brichta looking to upset here. And he's fun to watch as well. So, like, yeah, just some really fucking good names on this card, man. Zhibek is one of my favorite fighters on the planet. So I'm always excited to see him fight. And I think he's absolutely going to destroy Lopacic. Dude, what a fall. I thought Damien was going to retire, but nope. He's like the Ota of KSW. Except Ota might actually be better. Yo, what's up, Scribe? Yo, I've never watched KSW. Do you know where I can watch it? The pay-per-view is $15. Sorry, disconnected for a while. This card is actually better for a check because Brichta, Bombi time. Good looking out. Damien's about to get slept again. Bro has no chin, dude. It's been bad. He's like Mark Madsen. Really good wrestler and came into mixed martial arts looking really good. I believe even worked his way up to a title shot and then just started to get knocked out left, right, and center. Yeah, I saw that. Yo, what's up, Chris? Jonathan Taves retiring is bittersweet. We will miss one of the most clutch players in NHL history, but injuries are a motherfucker. You know what, though? I love that after taking, was it 2 or 3 years off, came back last year and actually had a really good season as a depth player. So I'm happy that he got to have that closure. Oh, shit. You guys, is the beat still playing in the background? Oh, my... Oh, no, wait, it's not on, is it? What the fuck is up with this corny-ass City Life beat? I didn't know the song was still on. I think I paused it, Mr. Shane. This is the corny-ass City Life beat, though. Well, now I'm playing it for Mr. Shane.
City life.
Oh, damn. This is the corny ass beat you're asking for. I don't even think it's that corny. Shout to Funk Master Play. He sent that. Guys, don't forget to vote in the poll question as well. Which card is better today on paper? KSW 119 or Octagon 90? For me, it's KSW. And I have no bias. I just like KSW more. Like, Will Fleury ain't gonna carry the card, and honestly, there's 3 names on this one that I was super excited to watch in particular. And now that we've seen these new pink fight kits, I mean, it's not even close. All right. No. Again, yes, he does, but one man cannot carry an entire card unless you are a sheep UFC fan. Then you just slap McGregor's name on a card, even if he's not fighting, and they'll spend $500 and get their face done to suck some balls. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. I know. I haven't cut my hair in a while either. Bro, my fucking, my barbershop closed and inflation's a bitch, man. It's like 40 to $50 for a haircut. Fuck that. Let's do it myself. That would be crazy to do on stream. Just fucking toque bowl cut. Just literally snip off all the wings. Charles better fight again soon. All right. I think I'm going to try to set up this UFC stream on the fly as well, guys. How much overlap time you think there's going to be? I'm going to say an hour and a half. I'm going to say at worst we start at the Aswell fight. At best at worst we start Mullins and Mosquita. Best we start Aswell Bolaños. I think we were probably going to miss the first 3, which sucks because I posted the highlight videos. I don't even think it's... Thank you so much for the $2 again. I don't even think it's sneaky good. I just think it is good. What makes it sneaky good versus just good? Thank you so much for the $2 again. Like, just because it's a fight night, does that make it a sneaky good? Because... honestly, we're MMA fans. We know that fight nights are usually more entertaining than numbered cards are anyways. Unless you're Freedom number, then that card is a banger. But like right at the top, great main event. I know Sterling is a prospect that a lot of people watch. Hyder Amil is a fun fighter. Magomedov, top prospect. Vinicius Oliveira moving up in weight. Lima Borjas is going to be a banger. As well as always a good fight. Chokeli making his debut. And Collins and Otari making their debuts in the UFC as well. Like that just screams good card. I don't think there's anything sneaky about that at all. But I will agree it's a good card. Thank you so much for the second donation of the stream in the granite. I remember the day you cut your long hair. Shit, that was weird. Yeah, it was in November. So I need another one. That's crazy. Still not over UFC White House cards results, but this Cobb vs. Horiguchi rematch is hype. Just lame. It's at the Apex. You started on a stream with all your hair and came back short hair. Of the Apex, don't care where it is. It's just crazy that the first time they fought was in front of more than 18,000 people, right? Where did they fight the first time? But yeah, it was a huge arena. Then yeah, now it's gonna be in front of 1,800, maybe. Most likely will fight the winner of Gaethje versus Armin. Let's go. Oliveira looking more and more like one of the jellyfish from Shark Tale. That's so funny. Oh my God. I haven't watched that movie in so long. Not the one with the long face though. Not the one with like the crooked teeth. Oh my God, that's funny. Saitama, so yeah, even bigger. Go dye your hair blue. I honestly, I think it's just age. I don't think Charles Oliveira is getting Botox up in this motherfucker. I think he's just getting older and giving less of a fuck about staying lean outside of camp. Which, hey, it happens to the best of us. All right, Viktor Zalewski, 8-2 as a pro. He is 2-2 in his last 4 fights. 26 years of age. He won his last fight. 7 KO TKOs, 1 decision. 7 out of his 8 wins have been via knockout. That's what we love to see.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
He's been knocked out twice, though, because he does fight like a psycho. 4-2 in KSW. Beat Jabine in his last fight. He was an 11-6 guy. Went up against Matus Pollock, lost. Went up against Zibek, lost. But let's be honest. Pollock, legit. Zibek, even better than Pollock. So, like, no shame in that. Yeah, and in his first 3 fights in KSW against decent guys, he did pretty good. He did pretty good as an amateur. He went 3-3. But look at the last 2 guys he fought as an amateur. Like, holy fuck. He's going up against Damian Janikowski, who, again, 36 years of age, certified unk. Yeah, he was a great wrestler at one point in his career, but 5 KO TKOs, 6 losses, 1 submission, 4 decision. Like, bro. 9-9 in KSW. Lost to Mikowski, lost to Zerhuni, lost to Kaburski, lost to Pollock. Now, all of these guys are good. All of these guys are good. But man, like, he hasn't had a perfect career by any means. He's got knocked out a lot. Like, his first 3 losses, knockout. First 4 losses, knockout. Lost a decision to Pollock. Then got choked out by Tom Breeze. A little bit of a come back here, lost another decision to Pawlak, and then lost his last 3 fights via knockout, man. Like, it ain't good. It ain't good for Damian. I think Zalewski's going to knock him out or TKO him. Hurt him bad. Hurt him bad. Yeah, I do like how they're starting to mic it up a little bit better. You can actually hear some of the fucking shots connect a little bit more, but I am far from complaining about the Apex these days. If it means we get to watch more fights, then fuck it. I'm a junkie. We watch deep, so I can't really I watch and praise Crokin Hall, so I can't really diminish the Apex. Oh, but Isha, it's $1 billion fucking company. Yeah, but the $1 billion company doesn't own their own arena. If they own their own arena, that's one thing. Concerts, events, other sporting events. Like, people think that fucking venue schedule isn't a real thing. It's hilarious that people think that way. Sheep, ladies and gentlemen. UFC fans, not MMA fans. There's a big difference. UFC fans are sheep. Bah. All right. Bro, Damian looks old and weathered, man. He doesn't look like the young buck in this picture. And Zalewski looks like he wants to fucking kill another man. Oh my goodness. All right. Kutaladze back in there reffing. Round number 1.
Let's get it all.
Let's get it. All right, finally. A little bit of a delay there. But we are back. Already Zalewski with the oblique kick. Oh, nice 1-2 by Zalewski and a low kick. And he is the bigger fighter. He almost looks like he's a whole weight class. Oh, and he's already dropped Jacek. Right hand. Jacek back up his feet. Left hand by Zalewski. Zalewski with the right. Zalewski with the left. Zalewski with the right. 1-2. Another 1-2. On skates is Jacek. Left hand by Zalewski. Jacek seeing the Tweety Birds. He's wobbly. Left hand by Zalewski. Zalewski with the low kick again. Jacek eats a right. Jacek misses with the right hand. Zalewski, 1-2 again. Jacek desperately going for the takedown. Zalewski has to keep this on the feet. Uppercuts by Zalewski. Zalewski sprawling. Jacek still holding onto that leg. Oh, but Jacek gets the takedown. No way. Let Unk win, please. Now, dude, fuck that. 4:06. He's got a cut on the side of his head. Body lock by Jacek. 3:51. Why I say fuck that is because like the only way he can win is just hugging his opponent. Oh, but you know what? He is throwing some ground and pound. I'll give him credit. This is the most I've seen Jacek want to win a fight in a long time. 3:33. Recovering well. Body lock. Looking for the trip takedown, and he gets it again. Smothering Zalewski up against the cage. Fuck, Zalewski had him on skates. 3:17. Good ground and pound shots by Jacek. It's almost like, oh yeah, I can throw punches. Great work here, and this is going to wear down Zalewski. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. No way. No way. Jacek is going for an arm triangle, and he's already in half guard. Oh, he's already in side control. No fucking way, dude. Now it's straight up bulldog choke. Straight up bulldog choke. No way! No way! Oh my God, he got it! In the most humiliating way possible. Zalewski loses via bulldog choke. You got your wish gray shirt. Oh my goodness, he snaps the losing streak. He stays above 500. What an embarrassing loss. What an embarrassing loss. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I'm not impressed by your performance.
I can't believe it. How bad is the grappling defense of Zalewski? Honestly. Like, I'm sorry you're still catching strays, Damian, but like, how bad did he just like, did his adrenaline just drop when he realized I didn't finish this guy on the feet or something? Like, what the fuck? He was like Ian going 10-10. Bro, gray shirt. He manifested this. Wow. What an upset. Wow. 11-9. Damian Janikowski about to go back on a title run. Oh, wow. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Royal Watches getting their fucking sponsorship money. Good to see you, Sleeto. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I can't stop saying it. 4 more fights left. One of my favorite fighters outside, or I can't even say outside the UFC anymore because there's plenty of major organizations out there that are just worthy. So as I'll say, he's one of my favorite fighters outside. Or I used to say he's one of my favorites outside the UFC, but he's just one of my favorite fighters on the planet right now. Yo, what's up, Alex? I did. Shout out to Sean Clancy. All right, let's get to this next one. I'm still speechless, man. What a fucking comeback. He was wobbled and down, and he's probably still going to get knocked out a few more times in his career, but unreal. Oh, come on, Tapology. You can do it. You can do it. I just don't want this gap here. The freaking ad gap that they won't take away. All right, let's try this again. We might be stuck with it. Riveting, I know. Start making bets. How many refreshes until the site corrects itself? Yeah, honestly, I could care less, to be honest, brother. That was a scarf hold choke. Even nicer. Even nicer. He's talking about how he set it up right now. Dude, bruises under his eyes. Holy. To be perfectly honest, Alex, I care way more about Zibek becoming champ than I do about even Toporia's next fight. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, brother. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Plenty of channels to talk about Ilia Topuria, though, on a Ryzen card. Plenty of channels to do that, my man. Who else is streaming right now? There's so much going on. Cage Warriors, Octagon. I think there's boxing. I imagine the whole crew is live covering something here today. I know Skate's covering Octagon. In the Grand, it's covering some boxing. I guess everyone else is just waiting for UFC. Is this UFC? He beat Brain Hoy, my boy. All right, they're still interviewing Janikowski right now. I mean, look, he's got a lot to say. He's got a lot to say. But let's talk about the honey badger here. Timoteusz Lopacic. I probably mispronounced that, but the honey badger. 13-4 as a pro. What a sick fucking picture caught there. 33 years of age, 7 knockouts, 3 submissions, 3 decisions. He's only been knocked out once. 2-1 in KSW, 3-1 in FEN, and 2-1 in Babylon. Hey, developing an FEN in Babylon before getting your KSW call-up is legit. He only lost to our friend Maras Flaminas. No shame in that. No shame in that. He beat Brian Hui. He beat Oscar Seshpaniak. Probably mispronounced his name as well. Knocked him the fuck out in the first round, actually. And became the Babylon champ, beating Jakimowicz, who was fine. And he also won the Armenia Fight Night belt, but he fought a whatever guy there. Andre Zhibek, the double champ. 35 years of age, so now a certified unk, which he lost his last 2 fights, and he is far from a guy that in his prime I was like, he could fight in any major organization and do well. Like, he probably could have been a top guy in the UFC if he was there 5 years ago. He is in a little bit of a decline. He has taken a lot of damage throughout his entire career because he primarily is in wars. 13 KO TKOs, 4 KO TKO losses, 3 submissions, 6 decisions. 6-5 in KSW, 6-1 in FEN. And he had a really good fight against Adrian Bartoszynski for the title. Bartoszynski, I think, only got 1 or 2 rounds on him. But it was like back in, I'm pretty sure Bartoszynski won the last round, and that was like the deciding factor. And I don't even want to talk about this one. I don't want to talk about it. This one still gives me nightmares. People are saying, "Oh, I haven't recovered from the White House." Like, fuck you, dude. You didn't have to fucking sit through this shit. Fuck you. You got it easy. Beat Zalewski, beat Flaminas. Also beat Brian. He's only lost to fucking Bartoszynski and Romanowski. And yeah, he broke his leg, but he got that fucking win back a year later. I'm going Zhibek, baby. Let's fucking go. Yeah, they both did. What league does he fight in? That stoppage in boxing was asked? Honestly, feel really bad for Topuria. Why? He's a fighter who almost finished the fight in the second round and then lost. Like, oh, we feel bad for a fighter who got beaten up in a fight. The White House week has been terrible for him. I mean, he got divorced. Well, he didn't get divorced in the White House week, so false. Lost his belt, had both of his orbitals broken. Again, you're in a fight. You know what you're going to sign up for. And Hawkins is also trash talking him. You're in the fight game, and if you're going to yap as much as Topuria has, then you gotta take trash talking when it comes your way. I don't know how anyone can feel bad for him. Other than, like, it sucks that he's in the pain that he is after a fight. But it's like unless he's suffering from early CTE shit right now, I really don't feel bad. Yeah, he's been yapping for years. Like, sorry, dude. Like, yeah, I don't I don't wish ill will or anybody to be hurt by any means, but like, we're watching the fucking fighting business. We're watching the fight sport. KSW needs to resign Hoy. I want him to get paid. How old is he now? Once a great man said Justin hit like a truck. I mean, Oliveira even said that. It's just, MMA math doesn't make any sense, bro. Because Oliveira beats Justin easily. And then Topuria beats Oliveira easily. And I'm not going to say Justin beat Topuria easily, but he beat the shit out of him. 34, 33. Okay. I don't know. If I felt sorry for everyone who got kicked in the face, I wouldn't be a real MMA fan. You know what I mean? I don't even mean soccer kicks. Well, we're talking back to the Anderson Silva, Machida. I'm missing another iconic one. Who threw the other front kick? He's probably one of the funnest fighters in the world. All right, we are going to the first panel break. I told you guys, around the fourth last fight there was going to be one. Topuria won't be able to use his Face ID for months. Does anybody actually use Face ID? I don't. My face is too ugly, so my phone goes whenever I do. So I had to change the settings to thumbprint. Oh, no way. Napoleon Bonaparte is a new movie that's dropping? Holy fuck. God, I think I canceled my Patreon just because I've been pinching pennies lately. I'm trying to fix my car so I can not do some road tripping, but drive out of the cities for more hiking the rest of the summer. What's it about? What's what about? Sorry, I missed. Oh, the break. It's all in Polish. It's all in Polish, but I think they're previewing Zibek. Gooch. Yeah, one of the few UFC fighters I still care about. Like if I see Gooch lose, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. But I mean, I'm just super passionate about KSW, guys. That's why you're just gonna see me yell, scream, and show emotion. I am more of a KSW fan than I am a UFC fan by like a long shot. Like it's not even close. Like I circle KSW days on my calendar. I mean, it's not hard to circle UFC days because it's every single week. But like, I couldn't even tell you when the next good UFC numbered card is because I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck about KSW. Oh, sorry. Jeez. That's a good question. I just saw you made a tweet and it said coming soon to YouTube. Let me see if you made a community post about it. Okay, the name of it is called You Don't Hate Zuffa Boxing Enough. No, wait, that was the last video. Never mind. I don't know what this one's about. I don't know what this one's about then. KSW Polish Power, unless you're Samochuk. Not even that, your phone just turns off. Right? It's like, nah, bro. Yeah, I once had an iPhone that locked itself forever. Because it didn't want to see my ugly mug. Robert Brichta also fought in KSW or not? Robert Brichta? I think so. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. No, Octagon. Octagon and FEN. Sorry, Octagon and FEN. FEN is a Polish promotion. I would say it's more of a feeder to KSW than anything. By the way, guys, if you're watching on... Did he? I thought he just fought in Octagon and FEN. Maybe he had one fight. Yeah. Honestly, every one of his videos are good. I think I glaze Napoleon Bonaparte more than I do Phil DeFree. But I think he's not only one of the best YouTubers in general, like across any genre, but he is definitely the best MMA. You think of the other Robert. There's a few Polish Roberts. There's a few Polish Roberts, for sure. All right, should we react to some highlights? I should be setting up the UFC stream is what I should be doing. I will casually chip away at that in the background here. But yeah, tag me in some highlights you guys want me to react to. I'm going to refill my coffee here. I think I'm just going to do Zabit versus Chiwiwi and ACBJJ. Oh, shit. I'm definitely going to watch that. Yo, Zabit's brother fights next week. The return of Kasten. And hopefully this is his last fight on this contract so that, like, somebody can sign him and actually get him fights. Whether it's the UFC, whether it's KSW. Please not ACA, but to be honest, they would probably give him more fights. I feel like it's a start to his return for Zabit. It could be starting slow, getting back into competition. He is going to be cornering his brother, I'm pretty sure, so we will see him in California. Good to see you, Denial. Denial, you've watched Zibek fight before, eh? This guy's a fucking beast. Frimpong just died? No way. Wait. Wait, the soccer player or the MMA fighter? Oh, okay. Because literally a soccer player died in April via armed robbery. So that's why I was like, didn't he already, like, with all due respect, like, didn't he already die? It was a bus attack. I think he was a Ghanese? I don't know how you say it. A Ghana soccer player? Or am I being overly optimistic living in the past? He's teased it in a couple interviews, but I feel like we're just very optimistic. A real man never talks ill of oral by. Yeah, one of the few I remember, actually. I'm going to get my dog walked and kids out for some football before UFC. I'm locking in with you for that. Let's go. Yeah, wrong for him. I was like, holy shit, NDT. Bus attacks are to blame for Maisa Chiesa's job. Obai looked against Jeremiah Walls. What is this matchmaking, bro? Damn, okay. Good to see you, NDT. But yes, Octagon. Cage Warriors. What else is going on right now? I feel like I'm missing another one. Something else and KSW. That's crazy, though. Fucking bus jacking. Oh, my God. What is this? Death Note? They're both from Ghana, so you're kind of right. Okay. All right, give me 1 sec. Ooh. I'm still here. He's still my boy. Man, Orbay versus Amasov will be a good fight. Dude, it's going to be such a good fight. Honestly, I'm leaning Amasov. Oh, we have our next fight. Shit. All right, well, we already did the breakdown. I am going to go refill my coffee as they're walking out. Again, what I love about KSW, though, is the walkouts are the tail of the tape, are when they announce them. Once, and I know I've said this already, once they get into the cage, the fight starts. I'm watching the walkout right now. He hasn't walked out yet. Again, I'm a little bit behind JNU MMA. I'm like a minute 30 behind the live broadcast. So I'll let you know if he chips. If he does, then fuck, dude, that sucks. I hope you're messing with me. I hope you're fucking with me, dude. All right. Honey Badger is getting looked up by the cut man. Fuck, we might not even have time for a push-up break before this fight. Thank you to the chat for keeping us fucking humming throughout that little break there. Sorry, people were just talking about it on Twitter, but it's translated from Czech, so it could be mistranslated. Apologies. No worries. I mean, we'll see. Literally in 30 seconds, we'll see. And bro, those pink fight girl outfits, fight kits, sorry. I'd be distracted and probably trip walking out too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the yellow ones were my favorite. These are my new favorite. Shout out to the fight kits. And shout out to JNU MMA, dude. Go subscribe to his channel. He's a real MMA channel. I'm really hoping that those are just rumors and that our boy Zhibek doesn't get hurt on the walkout. He's about to walk out now. Let's hope he doesn't trip over the cord, Tony Ferguson style. All right, he's being announced. Zhibek. All right, I'm keeping a close eye on this fucking walkout here. A storm wrapped in human form is tough. Now I'm like being overcritical. I'm like, is his knee hurting? Like, all right, he looks okay so far. Cutman looking at him. He didn't fall. He didn't trip. Now I'm like sketching out. So I'm like, okay, maybe his left knee's a little swollen. I don't know. I mean, like now I think I'm just kind of making it up in my head that he's walking weird. Like maybe his leg just is, maybe that's just a normal leg and I'm just freaking out. What's up with his nose? I mean, his nose looks broken as fuck, if we're being perfectly honest. But isn't his nose, wasn't his nose always kind of fucked? No, I mean, it doesn't look like it. Again, I think I'm just being fucking over. I'm just sketching out based on the information we got. That's all. Yeah, now we got it in our heads. Yeah, he looks fine to me. Dude, I know. And to fucking DJ. And not only that, he won the Shuto tournament before coming into the UFC. And then became 2-division Bellator and Ryzen champ. All right, here we go, guys. One of my favorite fighters. He is getting up there in age. He's looking a little fucking Pillsbury Doughboy these days, but let's see if King Violence here, Zhibek, can get it done against the Honey Badger. Paulina's the ref in this one. Round one. Fuck, I'm out of coffee. I just ate a bunch of coffee grounds. I'm refilling my coffee after this fight.
Let's get it all!
Round one, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, she's just... Like, humans ain't supposed to be that good looking, Paulina. I'm sorry. High kick attempt by the Honey Badger. He is the shorter fighter. Zibek with a step back left. Zibek with a body kick. Zibek with the left. Zibek with the right. All right, he's still got that striking speed. Oh, Honey Badger lands a left hand. Vrtačić eats a 1-2. They're just swinging here early. Hooks from both of them. On the back foot, though, is Zibek. Vrtačić eats a right. Vrtačić lands a left. Vrtačić lands a left hook as well. Zibek with a kick to the body. Zibek just keeps his hands so low, even when he's backed up against the cage. Oh, big left by Vrtačić. And Zibek throwing hooks. Zibek with the right hand. Zibek with another right. Zibek with a body kick. Left hand by Vrtačić. And oh, big left hand by Zibek. Vrtačić's got a good chin, man. Zibek's cracked him a couple times. 1-2 by Vrtačić. Vrtačić with a nice counter. Zibek with the left. Sick fight so far, guys. Vrtačić with the left. Low kick by Vrtačić. Oh, Vrtačić with a nice left. Zibek with a low kick of his own. Low kick by Vrtačić. Right hand by Zibek. Left hand by Zibek. Left hand by Vrtačić. Zibek with the left to the body. Vrtačić with the left to the body. Zibek missing with his counter. Low kick by Zibek. Nice left hand by Vrtačić. Vrtačić with a good knee. Vrtačić with the right hand. Step back left by Zibek. Nice jab and left hand by Vrtačić. Counter right to the body by Zibek. Zibek left hand. Oh! Left by Vrtačić. Zibek ate it though. One of the biggest shots by Vrtačić so far, and Zibek ate it, but he's already wearing some damage under his right eye. Low kick by Zibek. Left and right by Vrtačić. Vrtačić keeping up with that quick pace they started with, where Zibek's already slowing down a little bit. Left hand by Vrtačić. Body kick by Zibek. Vrtačić swinging a miss. Oh, counter right by Zibek. Eats a knee to the body. Zibek with the left hand. Zibek with another left. Zibek keeping that right elbow locked to his ribs. Maybe one of those body shots hurt him more than he wants us to know. Oh, big left hand by Vrtačić. Dude, Vrtačić's taking over this round. Zibek with the front kick. Zibek with the right hand. Oh, just missed. Nice left hand by Vrtačić. He's catching Zibek on his step backs and his movement. So he's... Oh, there we go. Counter left again. He's... Oh, big left hand by Vrtačić. Vrtačić knows where Zibek is going to move before even Zibek does right now. Right hand by Vrtačić. Left hand by Vrtačić. Again, we're watching Zibek right now. Could care less about Tresean Gore. Right hand by Vrtačić. Left hand by Vrtačić. Left hand by Zibek. Low pick by Vrtačić. Front kick by Vrtačić. Vrtačić with the right to the body. But he had a fun fight in his last affair. Win or lose, his fights are fun. 129. Right to the body by Zibek. Left hand by Zibek. Overhand left by Vrtačić. One of the few guys left from that season of The Ultimate Fighter. Oh, Vrtačić with a big left. Right hand by Vrtačić. Vrtačić is destroying the body of Zibek right now. Not to mention landing these beautiful hooks. Oh, another big shot. He's just got the speed, and he's the better boxer in the pocket. Oh, Zibek falls down. Zibek falls down. He stumbles. Now he's looking for an arm bar. Not really. He just tried to grab the arm. Vrtačić invites Zibek back up to his feet. Oh, shit, bro. 42 seconds left. This is not good. This guy's chin. Those body shots of Zibek have slowed him right down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a shadow of what he was in the first 2 minutes. Another left to the body by Vrtačić. Spinning back his attempt by Zibek. Zibek ducks under the left hook by Vrtačić. Low kick by Vrtačić. Right hand by Vrtačić. Left by Vrtačić. Left by Vrtačić. Zibek with a 1-2. Body kick by Zibek. Dude, Vrtačić's boxing is so fucking nice. 1 minute. And that will do it for the first round. He's getting destroyed, dude. First, like 2 minutes, back and forth, each of them landing big shots. He started to slow down, and Vrtačić took advantage of that by going after his body a lot more, and he's just been piecing him up. Great round by Vrtačić. All right. Just wicked boxer in the pocket. Yo, what up, Midwest? Still hard from that Woodley KO last night. Lots of sick fights today, fellas. Absolutely. I mean, since freaking 5 a.m., there have been sick fights. The Sanchai kick. Does KSW ever show striking stats? Would love to see how many punches it landed. They just kept throwing. They do throughout the fights and at the end of the fights. So at the 2, or I think it was at the 2 minute mark, Vrtačić was only outstriking him by 10, but he had 17 fucking body shots at that point. All right, round 2. Right to the body by Vrtačić. I think those body shots fucked up Zibek, and he's just unable to recover from those. Oh! I mean, quick blitz in the beginning, but Vrtačić again, knee to the body, but Zibek did cut him. There's a small cut. The right forehead of Vrtačić. Bonked heads. 422. Right jab by Vrtačić. He's just so good in the pocket. I think they show stats after the fight. They do show them after the fight. They'll put him mid-fight every now and then. Oh, nice big left by Zibek. 402, nice left jab by Zibek. Zibek with a right. Left and right by Vrtačić. Vrtačić with another left. Zibek just swinging hooks like a madman. Zibek with the right. Zibek with the left. Zibek with the uppercut. I'm scared he's going to gas again, though, dude. Low kick by Vrtačić. They started off at a really good pace at the start of the first round, and Vrtačić just didn't get tired. Although he was piecing up the body of Zibek as well, and I think that helped drain him. But Vrtačić is slowing down a little bit here. Maybe a little bit of luck from Zibek that the clash of heads is getting to him. 317. Side kick by Zibek. Zibek with the right hand. Zibek with the left. Bro, what the fuck is happening to Vrtačić? Zibek with the right hand. Zibek with the 1-2, but then gets cracked by another left by Vrtačić. Vrtačić with a knee and left hand. Dude, both these guys are fucking dogs, bro. Vrtačić walks forward like a zombie, breathing out of his mouth, throwing hooks, and now looking for a takedown. Zibek defends the takedown. Dude, this might just be whoever has better cardio wins this fight. Absolutely. First round was Vrtačić, but honestly, this round's still up for grabs. Zibek swinging, missing. Couple shots to the body by Zibek, knee by Zibek, left by Zibek. Vrtačić is now gassed. Bad shot. Left hand by Vrtačić. Vrtačić with another left. Oh, that stung him. Dude, how does Vrtačić still have this fucking power so late? Left hand by Zibek. I think Zibek's starting to get down to his level. 36 on 59 thrown and 31 on 55 thrown for Vrtačić. Zibek with some more hooks. How the fuck he eat that? Dude, these guys are dogs, man. 23 significant strikes each. Counter right by Zibek. Left hand by Zibek. Right hand by Vrtačić. Dude, I saw that. High kick by Zibek. What are you talking about? Why not Cage Warrior? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I do Octagon over fucking Cage Warriors. 115. Because Cage Warriors this year's been okay, But in 2024, 2025, it was awful, dude. So like all my interest for Cage Warriors, gone. Would way rather spend my time watching KSW. 1 minute on the clock. Oh, nice 1-2 to the body by Vrtačić. Žibek with the right. Žibek with the left. Body kick by Žibek. 50 seconds. Front kick by Žibek. Counter right by Žibek, and Vrtačić ducks under and gets the takedown. 44 seconds. Oh, you didn't offend at all. How's your weekend going? 34 seconds. Trying to re-enter the guard was Vrtačić. Doesn't really re-enter clean. If anything, Žibek almost reversed him. So I don't think Vrtačić is going to score much. $14 seconds. Yesterday's card did have some good knockouts. No, I am glad in all seriousness that Cage Warriors is doing better in 2025. And we will try to sneak some more coverage in this year. But, like, I'm sorry, KSW... Dude, I'd rather watch KSW than the UFC. I've been smoked out, excited for UFC tonight. I think Vinicius is going to KO Philly. Not possible. I think it's 100% 1-1. I think Žibek won round 2 and Vrtačić won round 1. I think it's pretty clear Žibek. Just like how the first round, half of it was competitive, but then half of it was all Vrtačić. This round, half of it was competitive, half of it was Žibek. Push-ups for Kyoji. Oh, you know we're going to be doing some push-ups. Had an amazing card. I forgot which one it was, but it was all finishes. Yeah, no. So I should say 2026. Why did I say 2025? 2026 Cage Warriors has been good. 2025 and 2024 were like UFC's 2024. Not good. Third and final round. Honestly, whoever can dig deep the most will win this round. This is the dog round in a fucking dog fight. Ah, okay. That's cool. I should have covered that show, but something probably was on, or maybe I was in Arizona. I don't know. Right hand by Žibek. Left hand by Vrtačić. Who's got more gas left in the tank? One thing I hate about Cage Warriors, they bring in like 6, 7 random Brazilian fighters and just feed them to the English prospects. Dude, every MMA promotion does that. Every MMA promotion does that. Look at ACA. Look at Black Combat. Look at Road FC. Even look at KSW. And getting the takedown is Vrtačić. So every promotion does that. 356. Even the UFC to a certain extent. Although the UFC at least targets some who are a little bit better. And I think it backfired with Black Combat. Black Combat, it's forcing the Koreans to get better because the Brazilians came in and literally soccer kicking the Koreans' heads off. Goal! His head is in the audience. Goal! Brazil! 351. I hate to see this Vrtačić. Smart move getting Žibek to the ground. Short ground and pound shots in half guard. Žibek needs to get back up to his feet. That Brazilian who won today was 4-4, major upset. There you go. Posturing up, getting into full mount now is Vrtačić. Come on, get out of this, Žibek. Get out of this. 305. Great work by Vrtačić here. This is such a smart move. He's in full mount. Landing some big left hand. Žibek has to roll out of this, but Vrtačić gets right back on top. Victor Hugo's go-go was nasty. Dude, Victor Hugo's go-go plata. He also had a wicked high kick. Oh, man, Žibek needs to get up. Trying to finish him right now is Vrtačić. Big elbow by Vrtačić. Staying in full mount. Dude, Vrtačić might get a title shot after this, to be honest. Big left hands by Vrtačić. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. The only hope for Žibek in this fight is if he can somehow, some way kick Vrtačić off him and then beat the fuck out of him on the feet. 2 things that probably will not happen. Got to give credit to Lopacic here. Very smart in this third round. Žibek getting back up to his feet, though. Dropping for a guillotine is Lopacic. Dropping for a guillotine. And he's squeezing. If he does not put Žibek out here, Žibek might have a chance just to go nuts on the top position. No, it's all over. Fuck! Lopacic finishes Žibek with the third round guillotine. And great win by Lopacic. I got to give him credit. Even Žibek gives him a little head rub and goes, that was sick, bro. Damn. Tough to see the guys you root for go out like that, especially since he is in a decline in his career. But still a fucking dog who puts on exciting fights. And you know what? Proud of Lopacic, man. Excited for him to get the next title shot. Great-ass fight. Great-ass fight. Samuchuk's a fucking shitty piece of shit heavyweight, but we love Lopacic here. Fuck Samuchuk. We like Lopacic. I just looked. 200 at a split and a decision. Everything else was a finish. Well, he's getting the title shot, bro. He's getting the title shot. Damn. What a good fight. What a good fight. Sorry, I gotta make a quick tweet about this. All right. Back to the comments. Back to the action here. At least this guy's not bitch made like Sodalkin. 199 and 2 decisions. Yo, who's Big Maple? Big Maple Bets. Thank you for the follow. All right. I'm done making my sad tweet. Hey, I love the respect that Žibek is showing him. I mean, Žibek's he's getting older, bro, and he keeps getting in fights like this. I mean, fuck, he's gonna be 10 losses sooner than later, but hopefully he can get a little tune-up fight in his next one. Anyways. I miss Trevor Peek, the Hammer Fist fucking king. I'm not going to lie, I was never really a fan of Trevor Peek. He had one crazy fun fight and was pretty, like... He's like the one-dimensional and dumber fight IQ-wise Benoit Saint-Denis. So, I'm personally not a fan... but at least he sometimes puts up good fights. Against lesser opponents, he's fun, but I feel like once I guess he just gets slimed out, but I don't know. I guess I've just never been sold on Trevor Peek. Even with the crazy hammer fisting. Didn't he have like a pretty severe injury? So last year he had a crazy leg injury. Did he fight after that? Major knee surgery last year. Still no word on a return. So bad, potentially career-altering injury. Fuck, that sucks. You never want to see that. Even if you're not a fan of the fighter, you never want to see that. All right, co-main event next. One more hour to the UFC. Fuck, we're going to miss a couple. We're going to miss the prospect fights, god damn it. Why didn't they put the fights that like no one cares about in the first couple of slots? Like, why didn't they put fucking Navarro Sterling and Ion Cutelaba as the first fight? No one gives a fuck about that fight. Why didn't they put Melissa Mullins, Mesquita, Raposo, Nascimento, Rosa, and Santos first? We care about Collins and Atari. We care about Shabazian and Chuck Kelly. We care about Bolaños and Michael Aswell. We care about Borjas and Lim, which honestly is up the card, so we're good on that one. All right, chat. Now that the morning is now that we've mourned enough. I think we've mourned enough, eh? I think we've mourned enough. Oops. There we go. All right. I'm going to refill my coffee, and then we're going to come back here and tee up the next one, guys. She is the GOAT. She is really good. I do believe in Navarro as a prospect. He shouldn't be the co-main event, though. I think he's going to be a very good MMA fighter. I think he's still developing now on the fly, which is sometimes hard in a major organization like the Ultimate Fighting Championship. But I think matchmaking-wise, they've been doing a good job with him to develop him. He was so good early because he was fighting absolute nobodies. Even, what's his name, who he fought on Contender Series, gave him some issues in the first round, and he's looked awful since, man. Awful since. Latu or whatever his name is. An elevation guy, too. All right. Quick break. Back on the other side. More KSW. Yo, what's up? What is up, Wyatt? What's up, Sports Gaming Live? Go to Combat Casual's channel. You won't like it here. You won't like it here. We're not a real MMA channel, but if you go to Combat Casual's channel, he'll help you out. He'll help you out. Phil Latu, yes. Yeah, Sports Gaming Live, you won't like us. We're not a real MMA channel. We don't lick the boots of the UFC over here. All right, guys. On the other side, we'll get into the featured fight. More commentary, more live updates, more interaction with you guys. Refill your drink, refill your snack bowl, do a couple push-ups, whatever's getting you through this day. However you're celebrating while watching these fights here. Combat Casual, my man. Combat Casual. You're a real MMA fan. You know Combat Casual. You know Combat Casual. I don't need to hold your hand. You know Combat Casual. Latu did just kind of give up in his MMA career after that. Yeah, and I told you, this is not the channel for you. Combat Casual is the channel for you, buddy. But you're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You know that. You know that. All right, Irish Capo. Hello there. Hello there. Refill your bowl, too. Nah, he's just been getting KO'd in K1. All right. I got to take a quick break, guys, because the next thing we know, the next two fighters will be walking in, and I want to do the rundown. Back on the other side. Do not go anywhere unless it's the Combat Casual's channel, because he's a real MMA channel. And we'll be back for more KSW coverage, and then right on to the UFC after that. And then after the UFC, we're still going to be covering MMA, and we're going to cover deep as we go balls deep and deep. Featured fight next. Do not go anywhere. live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel for the featured fight of KSW 119. And we got Daniel Rutkowski taking on Danu Tarchila in this one. Reppin' Moldova. We got the 22-year-old Danu Tarchila, who did lose his last fight. He's 2-2 in his last 4. 2 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, 3 decisions. He's never been knocked out. He's never been submitted. 3-2 in KSW. Lost to Soldayev, no shame in that. Before then, beat a 5-3 guy, and yeah, a guy making his debut. Whatever. No shame in losing to Kaczmarczyk, as we'll see, he's the champion now. Won his debut in KSW against a 3-0 guy. Ripped up the small regional shows that he was in. Didn't really fight anybody of note until he got to KSW, and this was like a fucking huge step up in competition. But yeah, he's good. He's young. He's good. This will be another really big test for him going up against Uncle Rutek, who's 18-4 as a pro, 3-1 in his last 5 fights. Yeah, we're watching fights here, buddy. If you want to go watch the fights, go watch the fights. If you want to be updated, stay here. I gave you to Combat Casual. I don't know what the fuck else you want me to do. KSW.TV, it's $14. I couldn't afford it today, but I usually pay for it. What happened in Andre's fight? I missed it. He got finished in the 3rd round. First round, the first 2 minutes, really competitive, back and forth, dude. I'm literally giving the breakdown, dude. I'm literally giving the breakdown. A little sidetracked now because of this question from Glacier, but don't worry, we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. The first 2 minutes of the first round, good back and forth war between the two. And then he started to slow down, and Vrtačić started going to the body a lot, and then just kind of forced Zibek to keep his right elbow low, and he started to get tagged with hooks. Vrtačić wins the first round. Second round, Zibek comes out strong, and Vrtačić looks tired, and Zibek starts taking advantage of that and outstriking him and actually landing the better shots on him, defending his takedowns. And though Vrtačić landed a few shots on the feet, Zibek was the clear winner on the feet in the second round, was taken down with... Third round, Vrtačić takes him down. Draco, please don't do that, dude. You're just going to get my YouTube channel taken down. What happened? And so, yeah, so then in the third round, yeah, he takes him down, stays on top for pretty much the whole round. Zibek reverses at one point. They get back up to their feet. Vrtačić drops for a guillotine and gets him in the guillotine. And yeah. And that's what happened. All right, so let's get back to the breakdown. And my heart is broken. My heart is still broken. Fuck, dude, I did not mean... Hold on. I tried to save... One sec. Fuck, how do I undo? Okay, Draco, I'm sorry. I tried to save that comment and I clicked fucking timeout by mistake. I was going to save it to remind the homies to don't do that and to show that it won't come up anyways. It looks like you're just in timeout, so you should be back soon here. My bad, Draco. Literally, it's ban, timeout, and save on my program are right next to each other, and I fucking clicked the middle one by mistake. So I'm sorry. All right, here we go. We're getting to this one. Daniel Rutkowski, 18-4 as a pro. 7 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 10 decisions, 6-2 in KSW, 7-0 in Babylon. He's on a good streak now. He has been taking some side quests, exhibition boxing, bare knuckle boxing, even though he got his eye poked in that one. Lost to Patrick Kaczmarczyk, no shame in that. Before then, beat Soldaev, beat Lomiaskiev, beat Vieira. Couldn't beat Saladin in 22, but like whatever. It's fucking Saladin. Oleksiy wasn't that great of an opponent, but after doing side quests and, you know, returning to the octagon a few years later, or not the octagon, but the cage a few years later, he actually looked pretty good. I'm going to give the slight edge to Tarchula. I just think he's a little hungrier. And yeah, I'm giving the slight edge to Tarchula, but Rutkowski, I don't even know, is the favorite. And I understand why he's the favorite. He is, if he's even close to what he was when he took a break from mixed martial arts, he should still be more well-rounded. He still should hit hard, and he still should have cardio, but I'm going to go with the young gun here. I haven't. I've been glued into KSW, my man. It's been a great card and been delivering. Hopped in to ask what happened in the Kaczmarczyk fight. Oh, he looked like shit, and it's hilarious because freaking J-Wolf bends over almost as far for him and almost spreads the American Eagle as wide for him as he does for what's his name? Nope.
Not allowed to say his name here or on the We Are Rising Discord.
326. Nice right hand by Rutkowski. Nice takedown by Tarchula. $311. Oh, nice right elbow by Tarchula, but Rutkowski lands a right hand. Again, Draco didn't mean to put you in timeout. I want to make that very clear. It was an accident. He said the program I have has ban, timeout, and save right next to each other in a little bar, and I fucking clicked timeout by mistake. So Janikowski's finally got a win for a change. Dude, he was almost out too. He was rocked bad. Looking for the takedown is Rutkowski's. They're back up to his feet, but can't get it. Rutkowski with a nice left hand halfway through the first round. Rutkowski missing with the right. Doesn't look as polished as he once was. Low kick by Rutkowski. That's how you know the rankings in MMA don't make any sense, because even KSW, they're fucked. Rutkowski, the third ranked guy, like fuck off. 1-2. Oh, big right hand by Rutkowski. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Unk. Left hand to the body. Nice right uppercut by Tarchula. High kick by Rutkowski, blocked by Tarchula. 1 minute and 41 seconds. Oh, nice right uppercut by Rutkowski. Right hand by Tarchula. What card are you guys enjoying the most here today? Octagon, Cage Warriors, KSW. I'm pretty sure there's boxing on as well right now. What are you guys watching and what are you guys liking? And if there's some that are on par, let me know. Rutkowski with a nice left. He tries to go for the takedown. Stuffs his Tarchula. Tarchula the left hand on the back foot. But yeah, dude, I will forever be salty with pretty much everyone who participated and who made that heavyweight Grand Prix one of the worst things I've ever seen in combat sports. And Kaczmarczyk was one of the worst fighters in that tournament. Octagon, Cage Warriors, KSW, FNC, my rankings for the day. 44 seconds. Yeah, Cage Warriors, I heard, has been on crack. Enjoy this Octagon card while you can. This is the last one that they won't be testing everyone for steroids. WADA is 100% slapping everybody. Jabbing everybody, I should say. Next card onward. Dude, yeah. I just saw that on Twitter. Like, that might be the most nasty one of the weekend so far. That might be the bar. 12 seconds. I think there was only one sleep knockout on one Friday fights. Fuck. Woodley still, or oh man, yeah. The fucking co-main and LFA still might be actually the best of the weekend, to be honest. And the Canadian, what's his fucking name? The Canadian in Cage Warriors, he had a really good one too, but no, they're not testing for steroids. Yeah, they're testing for drugs like meth and speed. The steroid testing is supposedly in the works, Sally, but not yet. No, it's I read it's after this card. This is the last one where they've been selectively testing and testing for other drugs to get their system working. If Will Fleury is still with the promotion for another card, I will be blown away surprised. Hey, Drake. Sorry again. Didn't mean to put you in timeout, brother. I was trying to save it to show that like non-mods can't share links, and B, please don't do that in the live chat because it's on screen here and YouTube will fucking shut me down. You gotta watch Clash sometimes when you're bored. Here's what I promised. I will bookmark that right now. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. $438. Oh, fuck. Actually, that sucks. I suspect multiple last-minute pullouts. Next card. Eye poke on Rutkowski. Damn. Doctor's going to come in and look at it. Fuck. That one's bad. He got Burmese jabbed. Bad by Tarchula. Oh. Yup. Oh, yup. I'm slightly leaning Tarchula, but honestly, the first round could go either way. Well, did you see how many people they cut before this card? Or before the last one? They cut like 20 to 30 fighters. I wonder why. Oh, you know, we're just trimming down and these guys haven't been doing so good. Okay. Oh, Will Fleury's still here? Weird. Oh, he wasn't tested for this card? Weird. All right, the right eye of Rutkowski's giving him some issues, but he says he's okay. Doctor's still looking at him. Doctor's taking an even closer look. It's not swollen. No, that is true. That is true. I think we're going to see another purge, though. Yo, Combat Casual with the $10 donation. And he kept it blank. Bro. You shouldn't be donating to fucking channels right now. You should be just chilling, to be honest. I just got your text. Glad you had a good sleep. Glad you're recovering. You watching Deep tonight, or you doing knockout? Thank you so much for the $10, dude. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. He fucking left it blank. He didn't even write a meme.
Look, you just got smacked. Did that hurt?
Fuck you, you bitch.
We are recovering. Knockout all day, baby. The Gimp is recovering. Or sorry, the Gimp is returning. Dude, thank you so much for the 10. That's fucking crazy. You're far too kind. Low kick by Tarchula back up to their feet. Once YouTube pays me on Monday, I will return the favor. My Google account is dry. That was like, do you want to subscribe to Black Combat again this month? I was like, no, not this month. $3.50. Yosuke, who win? Zip Diaz. You tell me who wins. It's crazy. That's his name. $3.40. Nice left hand by Rutkowski. Literally, though, who do you guys think won the first round in this one? I think Vrtačlić slightly, but Rutkowski's looking good here after getting his eye poked. Oh, nice left by Rutkowski, right by Rutkowski. I do. Most people do. I don't even remember why I clicked that, or if it was just like one of like a few options and I just clicked it, or if Kyle clicked it. I really don't remember. I know. Well, this is the other guy. This is the other guy. Straight up, this is the other guy. That's what's crazy. I'm not worthy. These guys are dropping each other in octagon. 237. Clinching. Is Vrtačlić. Ref saying, let's work. Let's work. I'm Mexican. They pay me on the 22nd. They're paying all of us on the 22nd today. Or this week. Why win? 215. Draco are also donated this stream as well. Big shout out to the homie. And then I by accident fucking put him in timeout. In the Granite donated. Chris Cushman donated. And Big Combat Casual donated as well. Because they're off the cage. Left hand by Rutkowski. Swing and a miss. Vrtačlić missing with his right uppercut. Right hand by Rutkowski. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are far too kind, and we love having you here. I mean, Draco's here every weekend. We do KSW or Octagon. 127. Left hand. Yo, we miss our homie TRPZ, by the way. I know he'll be back soon. High kick by Rutkowski. Oh! Front kick by Vrtačlić. And Vrtačlić goes back in the clinch. I mean, this round has been a lot less action-packed than round one. Vrtačlić gets the takedown. 1 minute left. I'm leaning Rutkowski this round. But if Vrtačlić in this final minute can get some strikes in the takedown, then maybe he can win it. But like he's just holding Rutkowski right now. And yeah, Rutkowski... 25 strikes to 7 in this round. I'm sorry, man. It's Rutkowski's winning this round. I'm not. Some Octagon, some UFC, rarely KSW. Octagon and UFC, I meant. 26 seconds. I love KSW like almost 1,000 times more than the UFC. 997 times more than the UFC. 16 seconds. Even the way it's just produced and shot and everything, it's just, it's so much better. Oh, Rutkowski was threatening the neck there, but yeah, I think Rutkowski takes this round, man. I think round one is a swing. I'm giving it slight edge to Vrtačlić. But Rutkowski 100% got the second round. Tough to argue against that one. Tough to argue against that one. All right, round number 3 coming up. Some early strikes from Vrtačlić, but he's slowed down a lot. Speed, like striking speed-wise in the second compared to the first. An old man freaking Rutkowski, ladies and gentlemen. Some side quest. Was back in the octagon. Looks pretty good in his last fight. But holding his own and or potentially winning this fight against the young Vrtačlić. All right, third and final.
Let's get it all!
Third and final in this featured fight. Crowd going crazy for Rutkowski. Rutkowski steps in with the right hand. Some chants here in the crowd for Rutkowski. No, KSW's been doing great, dude. More 27. I haven't heard that they've been struggling to sell. They've had like a couple, like, I mean, they have like 2, 3, 4 like super hype shows, and then they'll have just like UFC Fight Night level ones. This one was a surprisingly fun one if you follow their league a lot and know a lot of the fighters who are trying to get into those title eliminators or title fights. Honestly, man, I don't really even pay attention to it much. Like, sometimes it does good, sometimes it doesn't. I'm watching fights, not numbers, you know? You guys probably judge and keep more stats on my stats than me, to be honest. To be honest, I heard they were struggling, but also my info I get from Octagon fans, so they can be biased. Yeah, Octagon fans are not fans of KSW at all. They're kind of like UFC plebeians. Bah. $3.16. Same with freaking apparently Black Combat and ZFN fans are like at Civil War right now too. And a lot of Black Combat fans have turned on Korean Zombie or some shit. I don't know. Looking for the takedown is Rutkowski. Remember when Will Fleury and like 6 other fighters popped for roids all in the same event? Dude, Will Fleury, that's what I'm saying. Like, Will Fleury will not be with Octagon if they test him moving forward, and they're going to have to test him moving forward. Will Fleury will be in the PFL, will be in KSW, will be in UAE Wars, somewhere where he's allowed to juice. Yes, that one PFL show. The Positive Fighters League. That Aussie fucking former UFC fighter too, Wilkinson. He also popped on that one. Right hand by Tarchilla. 2 minutes in and not a lot of action. Oh! Just when I say that, Tarchilla with a nice 1-2. Rutkowski's looking for the takedown. Can't get it. Underhooks by Tarchilla. Tarchilla immediately pushing him back up against cage. Wilkinson and Breeze had a double steroid failure. I'm pretty sure... Wasn't Dos Santos just signed too and he popped? Fuck, there's another two that were missing. Didn't Blagoy pop? Blagoy, whatever his name was, the dude who got stabbed. I always liked watching him fight, by the way, the Blob. A high output heavyweight fighter who set the speed fastest punch record for heavyweight in PFL. Fucking smart cage. 1 minute and 16 seconds. Ass to the mat, back to the cage for Rutkowski's. Tarchilla did get him to the ground. $106. Guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe. We'll be covering UFC right after this. I should have added Cage Warriors, by the way, to the and FNC to the poll question. $45 seconds. Tarchilla doing his best Pride impression. I ain't talking about the FC. Bah. Dude, he broke his leg. Check out the fucking X-ray on his channel. Couple shots to the head. Yo, I tried to get Combat Casual. 15 seconds left. Just some crotch sniffing by Tarchilla right now to end this round. Tarchilla should win this round. It all comes down to the first round, if you ask me. Back up to his feet is Rutkowski late, but Tarchilla picks him up and throws him to the ground. Throws him to the ground. And that is it for the third. It all comes down to round number 1. I think Rutkowski wins round number 2. I think Tarchilla wins round number 3. I think Tarchilla won round one, but it all comes down to round 1. And I'm MC motherfucking Flurry. All I wanna do is smoke and fuck some hoes. All I wanna do is smoke and fuck some hoes. Trailer Park Boys fans? I'm MC motherfucking Flurry. That was like one of the only good episodes of that season. That season was not great. Do 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 do. I think even Snoop Dogg was in this song.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'd like to welcome you to the Legion.
The
You're about to
fucking
witness the eighth
Legion.
wonder of the world. And you're about to see something you never thought you'd witness before. Straight up out
This is
the
like one of the only good episodes of the new
trailer park. Sunnyvale to be exact. Somebody make some noise for my boy J-Rock. Yeah.
Oh, to the double G.
And I'm the J to the R to the I'm MC motherfucker.
Yes.
It's the B to the U to the double B.
And the D to the O to the double G.
Oh yeah, his fucking Hwah.
And I'm the J to the R to the O-O-O-C.
Yes, sir.
The park rule. All we wanna do is smoke and fuck some hoes.
Oh, good old Trailer Park Boys. I think like the first Netflix season was good. Basically, like when J-Rock became know I'm saying to Hwah. And Rutkowski wins. No way. They gave it to Uncle Rutkowski. He got the first round. Yeah, that was a good episode. Like I said, there were some really good episodes in the Netflix era. The first season of the Netflix era was good. The one where Julian turned Bubbles' operation into the weed oil operation, that one was good too. Leahy becoming the liquor smurf was good. But yeah, most of it just, I feel like they got their best ideas out early. The motel one was good too, I guess, but the Hwah J-Rock was awesome. Yeah, the early ones. Show us the fight. Do I still have the clip?
Show us the fight! You are a smart guy.
Hey. Oh, so you actually don't care about the sport at all. You're one of those. Gross. All right. They're interviewing Uncle Rutkowski. And he came in as the favorite too. I thought that that Tarchilla might have been the favorite coming into this one. I was just about to ask you to play the clip. I bet 500,000. What do you got to say about that, Sports Gaming Live? By the way, I tried to get Sports Gaming Live to subscribe to your Discord since my Discord's cooked. And I don't want any more lawsuits, but he didn't want to pay $1. I'm going to put on my wrestling shoes and I'm going to kick Manel Copper right in the face. I'm going to put on my wrestling shoes, the same ones he wore in Ryzen. I'm going to kick him right in the face. You know what? I'm going to kick him right in the balls. What a scammer. I actually sent him your video you made promoting your Discord. So that probably didn't help. Dude, Octagon's starting to gain some steam in the poll question. It was trailing by a lot in the beginning, and now it is at 42%. What's the name of it in Clash Fighting League? Or I look up the Clash and, you know, just the band comes up. So what exactly do you want me to look up? They made me delete every single stream, every single piece of content in which I mentioned them. And they surprisingly didn't take down my Discord. But they basically said, like, we have a fucking rat, and if you fucking show anything Discord, or anything, even a fucking link to a highlight on Discord for Glory, you're fucking dead. Maybe empty threats, but they served me with a lot of paperwork. A lot more than fucking Black Combat did. Black Combat was just like a warning and a phone call with their legal team. But Glory was the big shebang. You bought this pay-per-view and reported this YouTube. All right. Well, I will, I'll do the same to you, my friend. An eye for an eye, right? An eye for an eye. Oh, you're a soccer fan. That explains it. That explains it. I'm actually liking your videos. Someone needs to like your videos, right? Someone needs to like your videos. There we go. There you go, buddy. As you report our channel, we're going to like all your videos. And hopefully you take off, brother. Hopefully you take off. There you go. There you go. But now you can fuck off. Clash of the Stars. Oh, Clash MMA? Is it like Fame? Is it like a freak show fight league? I'm trying to find some of them. I'm on their YouTube channel though. Loiano Staropoli just got another highlight finish at FNC, spinning elbow. 2 for 2 on highlight finishes. The Argentine is taking over Croatia. It's like Fame and Poem, but probably more bizarre. Dude, I am totally into this shit. I just subscribed. It looks like a TV channel logo. I'm scared to show any live highlights or highlights on live stream because I did that with Fame and they were not happy. But I'm going to try to find some on Twitter so I can share the link with you guys here. Dude, fuck you, man. I'm supporting Team Canada. And like, I liked, I guess, my Whitecaps because they were like a local team. But if you can't fight in the sport, I'm not really a fan of the sport. So Calcio Storico, which has a little bit of soccer. It's not even soccer. I wish that. Oh, you're talking about. Wait, are you talking about soccer? Or are you talking about Clash? Because I've never seen a good fight in soccer. I've seen a ref get beaten up, but that wasn't a good fight. It was an assault. I mean, I watch World Cup. I'll watch my team in the MLS, or I'll go to some games here in Minnesota. Oh, wait, Clash. I subscribe to their channel, and I'm going to look up some of the highlights on Twitter. But sweet. I will try to do an event for them. I've done I forget. What's the other one? There's Fame, and there's another one. I've done one of them before, and I've made a couple videos on one of them before. Dude, refs got beheaded in soccer before. Those aren't fights, though. It's a little bit different. I like fights in the sport, right? Like ice hockey, you're allowed to fight. Box lacrosse, you're allowed to fight. Calcio storico, you're allowed to fight. Curling, you're not allowed to fight, but I've seen the most vicious fights I've ever seen in my life at the local curling rink. So I'm going to throw curling in that as well. Anyways, we have a very important fight here in the co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very important fight here. Vrtačlić is back again. And honestly, if he wins this one, he might be able to get another shot against Phil DeFree. Are really Canadians and Americans so surprised Super Bowl is smaller than the World Cup? No, Canadians aren't. And I would say most Americans aren't. But there's a few demographics of Americans who probably think Roger Goodell is the second coming of Jesus. So, dude, there was a story I believe it was in Brazil, where one got beheaded and then was like, I can't even if I describe this too detailed, YouTube will shut down the stream, but they went full fucking Animal Farm. Let's just say that, okay? They went full fucking Animal Farm. Or not Animal Farm, Lord of the Flies, sorry. They went full Lord of the Flies on the ref. Full Lord of the Flies on the ref. Vrtačlić in the blue corner is honestly a little disrespectful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's 7-1. Vrtačlić is 9-2. He must be ranked higher, or else that's bullshit. Yeah, I've heard about it. I thought it was like a story my dad told just to like not scare us, but spook us or whatever as a kid. Crazy story. But then the internet happened and started looking it up, and I was like, oh shit. All right, Stefan Vrtačlić, the mutant, out of Slovakia. He is 36 years of age, certified unk. 3-1 in his last 4 fights. He is coming off a loss. He has 5 KO TKOs. He's been knocked out twice, 3 submissions, a decision. 3-2 in KSW, 1-0 in Octagon. And his last loss came to Phil motherfucking DeFree, who early in the fight was able to evade his strikes, out-grapple him, and then beat the shit out of him on the ground for the TKO in the 3rd round. Before then, he beat Marcin, good win. Ricardo Pracel, good win. And Gary Jolik was undefeated at that time. He hasn't gotten a win since. Lost to Darko Stosic. That's not... I mean, honestly, Phil DeFree, Darko Stosic, only 2 losses in your entire mixed martial arts career. That's legit. And I do like his resume. His first ever win was against a guy with 18 pro fights. 10-3 guy when he's 4-0. 9-5. Stosic, 5-0, 13-4, 11-5, and then fucking Phil DeFree, dude. Like, he has good striking. It is going to be slower than Vrtačlić. He does have good grappling. Let's see if Vrtačlić's size and strength can keep this on the feet. Vrtačlić, the former King of Glory, the kickboxing pride of Poland, 7-1 as a pro in mixed martial arts, 3-1 in his last 5 fights, only losing to Phil motherfucking DeFree as well, ladies and gentlemen. Americon in the first round. I mean, he beat Sheffield, but long in the tooth. He beat Spilka. Not a big fan of Spilka. He's a boxer turned MMA fighter who hasn't learned how to defend a takedown or anything, and he got knocked out in this one. He had the craziest walkout to the Mr. Freeze walkout and everything, and he got freaking destroyed in the first round. Bitisovic was good, and these guys were layups. Yeah, unbelievable career in glory and in kickboxing. Insane striker. hard hitter, only 34. Hasn't taken a lot of damage in mixed martial arts. I'm Rosek, I think, should win. Uncle Vrtačić will have to stink this up and try to go for a submission or a takedown. Which I think, if that's not his game plan, what the fuck are we even doing here? Rosek probably knocks him out. That is my prediction. Spilka has the coolest walkouts, though. Remember his walkout at the Coliseum for his fight with Poods? He does have the coolest walkouts. And he's going to be on a card coming up here. I don't know if it's the next one or the one after. I love Fleury's nickname. Motherfucking Fleury. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen. Only Sagar watches Sagar Kicks and Ryzen and Black Comet. I root for Canada in any international sport, so I've watched more women's soccer than men's soccer in my life because Canada's women's team was so much better internationally than the men, or we're competed against better competition than the men. Rosek with the low kick, looking for the takedown. His Vrtačić. Bro, the guy Fleury's fighting, he's like 5'9", as a heavyweight. Well, at least they're giving Fleury a highlight on his way out. Rosek time. This is the guy with the Mr. Freeze walkout that got chinned. Yep. Oh, no. That's Spilka who we're talking about. Rosek beat him. 402. Pushing him up against the cage. That's this guy. He was a pro boxer. And he did win his last fight, if I'm not mistaken. His last 2 fights. Right, he beat fucking Earl Zimmerman. Jeez. 343, some good shots up against the cage by Vrtačić. The thing is, if Vrtačić gets the win, I doubt he gets the rematch against Phil. If Rosek gets the win, I mean, Phil could say, I'm good, I already beat you. Or Phil will be like, fuck it, you haven't learned much. Although he is defending the takedowns here. You haven't learned much in this time. I'll still fucking Americana you. Yes, sir, fellow Chad. Yes, sir. KSW always gets precedent. It is the way more entertaining league. And there is the takedown by Vrtačić. And Vrtačić in half guard. He's looking for the arm triangle choke. 254. Oh my goodness. Is he going to submit him? He's setting it up. He's setting it up. He's still in half guard. He's still in half guard. Rosek trying to fight the shoulder. He's getting his right arm under. That's going to help. Rosek turning to his left. Now pulling full guard. Oh! Vrtačić just knocked down Rosek. Nah, dude. I mean, he'll down a full beer after a stream, but I feel like every UK guy does that for breakfast. He had some substance abuse and mental health issues during his UFC run. But he's gotten his head straight like 5-6 years ago, and even probably more, 6-7 years ago. And he's talked about it in many interviews before. Vrtačić in the top position. Rosek trying to get back up to his feet. Nice knee by Vrtačić. 145. I think he had an interview on Helwani 4 or 5 years ago talking about some of his dark days in his early career. Already with a big welt on his temple is friggin' Rosek, who got knocked down by Vrtačić. Rosek still looks like he's seen the Tweety Birds. They separate. 122. Rosek still looks a little wobbly, man. Yo, no way. You're not that guy, pal. I'm not your buddy, friend. Hey, brother, I'm sorry. I don't watch much anymore. I'm doing a building apprenticeship. Shout out to that. But this should convert to around 20 USD. So God bless y'all. All the best. Thank you so much for the $12 New Zealand. 12 New Zealand dollars. You're not that guy, pal. I'm not your buddy, guy. Hey, congratulations on the building apprenticeship. No worries. You didn't even have to drop a dono. You could have just dropped in and said, "What's up, brother?" and said the same goddamn thing. Thank you, man. Thank you. I hope all is well. Any other plans this summer? 35 seconds. Rosek. Swing and a miss. There's no way Vrtačić can be tired already. Oh, Rosek with a left hook. Low kick by Rosek. Rosek tags him with the left. Rosek has only landed 12 strikes so far in this entire round. 10 seconds. See, you keep tabs on this stuff more than me, brother. We watch fights. We watch fights. 3 seconds. And that is it for the first round. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Ending the round surprisingly well was Rosek, but he's going to lose that round. He's going to lose that round. But yes, you guys are far too kind. You don't need to donate. All that I ask you, smash that like button and subscribe. But those who go above and beyond, I'll give you guys another shout out. In the Granite, our boy Draco, Chris Cushman, Combat Casual, and You're Not That Guy, pal. Thank you guys. And thank you to everybody else in the live chat who's liked and who's been hanging out with us throughout this stream. Really appreciate you guys as well. Right after this, we're going to fire up UFC. Right after this, we're going to fire up UFC. If you guys want to see... Dude, I'm fucking stoked to watch this Clash of the Stars soon. But if you guys want to see highlights on the first two fighters on the UFC card, I posted a full highlight package of Collins and Atari. Will fucking Flurry. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. The Rosek chants. Dude, I love the chants in KSW. You'd think we're at a World Cup game right now. Low kick. Speaking of kicks, Rosek with a nasty low kick. Rosek with the right to the body. Looking for the takedown again is Vrtačić. Nice knee by Vrtačić, but Rosek keeps him off. Maybe.
Oh,
Takedown by Vrtačić. Vrtačić in the top position. .405. What's Vrtačić going to do? Can he get into mount? Almost. Will flatlined Unk? Wait, is Will flatlined or did Will flatline his opponent? Full mount. Vrtačić in full mount. It is all over! Vrtačić wins! Vrtačić wins! No way! What the fuck did it even... How did it even choke him? Did he just do the forearm choke? I gotta watch the replay. He gets into mount, and then Rosek taps. Nice. Oh my God. Let's go, Stefan Vrtačić. Sucks he's probably not going to get the title shot again against Phil right away, but still, that's a huge win. Holy shit, what an upset. Yo, show us the replay, goddammit. The fulcrum choke? Was that what it was? I need confirmation, but it happened so fast. Yo, shout out to Vrtačić, man. Holy shit. Rosek, again, he was probably... His name was going to be given to Phil. Like, that contract was going to be given to Phil if he would have won. Devastating loss by Rosek, who's kicking himself here in the corner for that one. Replay, KSW, come on! Okay, here we go. No, they're showing Rosek's shots. Oh, no, it looks... Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Oh, that is the fulcrum choke? It's almost like a... It's almost like a mirrored Darce, but you're in full mount, locking it's the right arm under the neck, right? Anyways, dope as fuck submission. I thought he just went full on. Sometimes we see her like press their forearm into the neck, and it's like submission by tits. Oh, that was a nasty submission. I didn't realize he scooped the neck up in like without any space. Jiu-jitsu nerddom there. Damn. Have to give Rosek the monster can. All right, main event. And again, this is like the Wish version of Max Holzer. He's like KSW's wannabe Max Holzer, all right? But he finally got that title. Put it this way, the Prince of Random, very talented. He's well-rounded. And when he's on, very dangerous and super fun to watch. When he's not on, he does what he needs to do to win fights, but they're not necessarily the most exciting. But his last one was awesome against Soldayev. That was such a sick fight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But why would I end KSW for UFC? Why the fuck? In what reality would anyone end their KSW stream for the Ultimate Fighting Championship? So we're not going to do that. But we will cover the UFC when KSW is done, my man. Like the undercard guys. What's KSW? Is that a form of UFC? When Phil DeFree's not on the card, sure, but Nate Fletcher Jr. dropped his opponent, then got dropped badly. What's up, Amberly? Good to see you. All right, so I know the first UFC fight is about to begin, and I'm sorry I haven't set up the UFC stream yet. It was just a busy start to the day, and then we jumped on, and the chat's been buzzing, and it's just been such a fun stream. It's fun fights. Awesome chat here with you guys. Have been distracted and haven't set up the stream. So I'll set up the stream right after KSW, and then we'll hop on. I take that back. That was a mother's milk submission. Mama. Oh, I'm not against the UFC at all. The UFC is my sixth or seventh favorite promotion. I just don't bend over and spread my ass cheeks wide open for the UFC like the plebeian sheep who don't follow the sport of mixed martial arts, but who just love that brand more than life itself. Can't believe I hate those people. I don't hate the UFC. Can't believe Damian won. I know. I didn't have a chance to make picks today. Yeah, the UFC do have the best fighters. And I've said this 1,000 times. I don't know why I have to keep repeating it. They are the NHL, the MLB, the NFL, the Premier League, the NBA of mixed martial arts. That does not mean that they are the most exciting brand of the sport. Best doesn't always mean exciting in sports, unfortunately. In some sports it does. But in mixed martial arts, under the unified rules, it doesn't, unfortunately. Unless you're KSW and you just allow all the steroids to run wild. Then shit gets good. But yeah, I'm as far as you unified rules, KSW is just way more exciting. It just is. Honestly, man, Road FC, in my opinion, is more exciting. A little bit sloppier, so I do understand people like, I don't want to watch, I'd rather watch quote unquote more boring / technical fights than sloppy, exciting fights. I don't feel that way, but I can understand that. Will is staying with Octagon. He defends in August. Just like Conor McGregor fighting again, I'll believe it when I see it. You're going to tell me that he can pass a WADA test? Bro, he's going to piss through that cup. I still don't have Wi-Fi. I've jumped in and out of chat, unfortunately. Hey, well, watch your UFC. That should take precedent. Watch the fights. That should take precedent. Glad that you stopped by, though, Amberly. Glad that you stopped by, as always. But no, the Ultimate Fighting Championship is like my 6th or 7th favorite promotion. So still in the top 10. Still in the top 10. And even like, I don't even bend over to Ryzen. I am probably the biggest hater of that Ryzen farce Grand Prix that they had. The heavyweight Grand Prix. It was disgusting. I hate what they're doing with their heavyweight division. I hate how they somehow, some way keep trying to milk the Ren Hiromoto train. There's a lot that I'm critical of in Ryzen as well. 6, 7? Oh, as far as like rankings, yeah, like the 6th or 7th in my top 10. I want to be bold because watching the fights with other people is better, obviously. Well, I hope you get your Wi-Fi back soon, Amberly. Shout out to Amberly, by the way. Thank you so much for being a member. Thank you so much for being a member. Quickly, before we get into the breakdown of this fight, because I hate the UFC so much, I'm going to show you guys some highlights from the first 2 fighters who are going to be fighting on this UFC, the first fight on this UFC card. Shane Collins, apparently a lot of people are picking against him, and I understand why. His opponent's good. His opponent's good. I think Shane Collins has the strength and power advantage, and he's well-rounded. He's definitely slower. He's definitely slower and not as flashy. And cardio-wise, I'm giving the slight edge to Collins. See, but I spent hours this week watching tape on UFC prospects. Hopefully it's not too choppy for you guys. The White House card was a banger. It's 100%. Perfect card, all finishes, all good fights. It was like a Deep Jules card. That's what it reminded me of. Deep has an all-women's show, and it's just firework card. Like, it's insane. I think there's only been one time where there hasn't been 80 to 100% finishes. And I say Deep Jules because they're short cards. They're like 5 to 7 fight cards. It was a great card. It was like Putin's Russian KHL mixed with Pride FC's MMA show mixed together. It was amazing. So anyways, this is Collins, by the way. This is Shane Collins. Oh, shit. Sorry, the music's on in the background. Sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. All right, the walkouts for the main event are coming in about 2 minutes. We will focus our attention back in about 2 minutes. Not enough subs and decisions, though. I like to watch fights that display their skills for full 15 minutes. Typical UFC fans, right? If they ain't sniffing crotch, I don't want it. Damn, okay, well, Amberly's the wrong one to ask then. It's lagging a little bit on my end, but I had to do some settings with Google Chrome today. Whenever I open my photo editing program, Chrome just kept crashing. So I had to fuck with some like optimizing settings, and it slowed down like my engine on my side. But it might be broadcasting perfectly. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. I just pulled it up. I think Gooch gets it. Like, he's older and his chin is taken more damage, and Zulu knocked him down, but that was a while ago now. So I think Gooch either... I think Gooch wins TKO or he submits a... Or sorry, I think Gooch wins decision or finds a submission. But likely decision. Who? Shane Collins. Okay, could be a combo of both of us. I still give the edge to Ilya. Armin ain't gonna out-grapple him as good as he is. Like, he'll have his moments, but I don't think he'll be able to hold him anywhere. And striking-wise, like, let's be honest, Ilya outstrikes Armin. Like, I mean, in fairness, though, Amberly, like, everyone is bigger than Ilya. Everybody Ilya has fought in his career has been bigger than him. Like, yeah, everyone's bigger than him. Like, Gaethje looked a whole weight class above him because he literally was for all his career. Oliveira looked a whole weight class above him because he literally was for half of his career. And Armin's going to look a whole weight class above him because Armin is literally 155. God, I don't know. My whole world was turned upside down. I guess I have to pick Gone now. I don't know, dude. Because I don't think Gone won because of the back of the head shots. Like, I think he probably would have finished that fight or cracked him at one point regardless. Maybe Alex is just more weathered than we thought, and or maybe Cyril Gane hits harder than we thought. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Dude, I'm fucking stoked. Love Fiziev. He's another guy, though, that, like, injuries made it so we never got to see the best of Fiziev. I'm worried. I hope Ilya's okay. He'll be fine. If Ilya just stands up in the second, he's 18-0. Justin has a great interview with Rogan today. He said he thinks he ended people's fear of Ilya, which will cause him trouble, because he said that's what he did to Tony. I will agree with that to a certain extent. I'll agree with that to a certain extent. Because I think Ilya still is going to knock out a lot of guys. I don't think, like, now Ilya's power is just non-existent. But maybe against the bigger lightweights, he doesn't knock him out as easy and will have to conserve his energy a little bit more. I don't think people weren't scared of Tony after him, though. I don't agree with that. Because he fucking was beating the shit out of Michael Chandler before that front kick. If anything, it was Chandler. It was that front kick. And then his fight after looking so slow that... Yeah, I don't believe the Tony stuff at all, but I can believe to a certain degree the Ilya. The lightweights, I think, now are like, oh, okay. Shane Collins beating the piss out of this dude. I thought he'd win. We got to break down this next fight, though, but if you want to see Otari's highlights, they're in the live chat. All right. Leo Brichta against Patrick Kaczmarczyk. He is the champion at 145. He is the Wish Max Holzer. He's KSW's Max Holzer. Leo Brichta, 14-6-0 as a pro, 2-2 in his last 4 fights. 8 KO TKOs, 4 submissions, 2 decisions. He only has 1 loss via decision. 2 knockouts, 3 submission losses. He goes out on a shield. Ripped through Octagon, went 6-1. 4-2 in KSW. Beat Werlleson Martins in his last fight. Great win there. Lost to Soldayev, no shame in that. Beat Charzewski, great win. Lost to Pacheco, no shame in that. He's had a pretty good career. Fought Damian Lapilou in Octagon. Yeah, he fought some really good guys in Octagon, and even between coming over to KSW, fought some kickboxing fights, and beat up some random guys in that RFA promotion. Patrick Kaczmarczyk, when he's on, dangerous striker, well-rounded MMA fighter. When he's off, conservative grappler. 3 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, 7 decisions. He's been knocked out twice, never submitted, and he lost once via decision. 7-3 in KSW, 3-0 in Armia Fight Night. Dude, he finished Adam Soldayev in the 5th round. Like, again, if you guys are real MMA fans, you will understand how big of a win that was. And if you don't, now you know. This was a tremendous win. I didn't think he was going to beat Soldayev. I really don't. I'd have to go back and listen to my prediction, but I really think we all had Soldayev winning that one. Best win of his career. Did great against Vila. Lost to Ruchala. No shame in that. Ruchala's now in the UFC. Lost to Rutkowski before Rutkowski took his break. Beat Tarchilla on his way up. Beat Hinson on his way up. No shame in losing to Daweed. And yeah, an Armia fight. He was 4-0, fought a 7-4 guy, 12-2, 4-2, and he was just 2-0. Like, yeah. He's a lot shorter, as you can see here, than the tall and long Leo Brichta. But I think if he can weather the first round, he'll be able to continue to piece him up later. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Max Holzer's an awesome prospect. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Imagine asking a question like that in 2026 on YouTube. You're a smart guy, my man. You're a smart guy.
Show us the fight! You are a smart guy.
Only if it's in the Coliseum. They're clinching. Couple right hands to the body by Brichta. Oh, right hand to the body by Kaczmarczyk. Clinching. This looks like if Bert and Ernie were in a cage fight. 422. Smoke movie got him. Kaczmarczyk getting the better of him in the clinch. Knee to the body by Brichta. Kaczmarczyk looking for the takedown, and he gets it. Nice trip takedown right into side control. Right into side control by Kaczmarczyk, and he's controlling. Oh, he's in full mount. Kaczmarczyk's in full mount. Kaczmarczyk's in full mount. Oh, my goodness. He's looking for potentially a reverse triangle. Brichta, good scramble, and they're back to their feet. That would be sick. Oh, Brichta with a big right hand. As Kaczmarczyk gets back in the clinch, he's looking for a trip takedown yet again. Can't get it the second time. Oh, nice short left elbow by Brichta. Another short left elbow by Brichta. Kaczmarczyk eating big shots in the clinch here. Brichta with 2 big elbows. 325. More elbows by Brichta. Dude, Brichta just throwing elbow after elbow after elbow. Some right uppercuts by Kaczmarczyk. Oh, more elbows by Brichta. Kaczmarczyk had to lift his right arm to block some of those. Right uppercut by Kaczmarczyk. What is this? Friday fights? This is crazy-ass clinch battle, to be honest. Body lock here by Kaczmarczyk. He's trying to get Brichta to the ground again. 252. 5 rounds if needed. Who's going to have the better gas tank? $239. Underhooks. Trapping that left arm of Brichta's Kaczmarczyk. Kaczmarczyk going for the trip takedown, and he gets it right into side control yet again. Half guard. And see if he can get to mount. Maybe even do something with it this time. Postured up in half guard. 2 minutes remaining in this round. 201. Right hand by Kaczmarczyk. Crowd chanting for the Prince of Random. 136, landing some short right hands in modified half guard, side control. Now he's in, is he? Yeah, he's full on in side control now. 126. Brichta may have landed more strikes in the clinch, but with the mix of control time and short strikes here on the ground, Kaczmarczyk should win back this round. Knees to the body by Kaczmarczyk. Brichta definitely winning the battle on the feet, but Kaczmarczyk winning the battle on the ground. And Brichta unable to get out of this. Half guard now by Brichta. Brichta trying to throw some elbows from the bottom. Dude, this guy's just addicted to throwing elbows. I love it. Yeah, after KSW, Shane. 43 seconds. Back in the half guard. This is the last fight though, Shane. So I just have to set up the stream and then we'll jump over to UFC. So I guess I don't have an idea, but like it's not going to be in like 3 hours or anything crazy like that. This is the last one. This is the last one. But yeah, I do have to still set up the UFC stream. So like, I don't know. Hour latest, half an hour after this, probably. Something like that. I'm not like super hungry, so I'm probably not even going to eat. Yeah, I'll say hour latest, 30 minutes soonest. And that is it for the first round. And if this fight ends quicker, then obviously... If this fight ends before the 5th round, which to be honest, it's probably going to go 5 rounds. But then I'm just going to jump right on it, Shane. How's your day going, by the way? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Collins versus 10 Zilovi is worth a rewatch. Hell of a fight. Sweet. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It sucks that was the first fight on the card because I love both. I like Shane Collins a lot. Otari's good, but I really like Shane Collins. Big fan. Big fan. Dude, Brichta's elbows might win him the first round. Round 2. I'm giving round 1 to Kaczmarczyk, but God. Brichta did land some nasty shots on the feet, but he's wearing more damage. Despite throwing more elbows on Kaczmarczyk, Brichta's wearing more damage on his nose. Oh! Kaczmarczyk! Side kick to the face! Side kick to the face! He drops Brichta. Brichta's still alive somehow. Kaczmarczyk's trying to get in the top position. Brichta's still alive somehow. Brichta trying to snatch an armbar. How is Brichta still alive? And he's alive throwing elbows. Holy shit. 431. Kaczmarczyk in the half butterfly guard. I was saying it all week. Collins is the guy, bro. He may not be the quickest, like in just movement, but he's strong. He's got great cardio. And he hits hard. Trying to get the back of Brichta was Kaczmarczyk. Kash gonna get his ass R after the fight. That's for sure. Wait, what? He's going to get his ass. That's weird. 347. What a weird thing to say. Oops. Oh. 334. I guess happy Pride Month, right, Bills Mafia? 327. Knee to the body by Kaczmarczyk. And he goes back to the ground. 318. He's in the guard of Brichta. 307. In half guard. Trying to pass to Mount again. Almost has that right leg free. Can't get it. Brichta could push off the cage here. Being warned about his toes in the cage. Fuck, he put his toes in the cage. He should have just pushed off the cage. 238. Full mount again by Kaczmarczyk. Full mount again. Full mount. Oh, half guard on the other side. Right elbow by Kaczmarczyk. And now in full guard. 221. Short right hand. Brichta still just throwing from the bottom, though. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. Can't keep the young champ off of him. But still making it annoying for him regardless. 157. Right hand by Kaczmarczyk. Another right hand by Kaczmarczyk. $148 back into the full guard. Half guard by Kaczmarczyk. He's going to try. Is he trying to set up a triangle? No, he's trying to set an arm triangle. Arm triangle choke attempt. He's in half guard. Doesn't have that left arm around where it needs to be, but he is controlling the neck. All right, he lets it go. 116. Is he going to try to go for an arm bar or potentially... Oh, Americana? 106. Can't get it. He's still in side control. Maybe now crucifix? If he can trap that left arm of Brichta, as he's still in side control, is Kaczmarczyk. 50 seconds remaining. Regardless, dominant round. Dominant round. All right, he might get the crucifix position here. If this was real MMA, if this was Ryzen, or if this was KSW Epic, he could just knee him in the face. The fight would be over. Can't quite get that crucifix, but he's landing short right. Elbows, regardless, is Kaczmarczyk. 20 seconds remaining. Oh, big elbow. Just full control. And if Brichta rolls to his right, which he rolled back to his left here, he would have given up his back. Final seconds. Elbow City by Kaczmarczyk. But this fight's going to restart on the feet in the third round. 2 rounds to none, in my opinion, for Kaczmarczyk. The first round maybe could have gone to Brichta if the judges valued those strikes in the clinch a lot. And I mean, I did too. I just think they were overrode by the mix of strikes on the ground and control time. And in this one, spinning fucking heel kick to the face of Brichta. Spinning heel kick to the face. It drops him. That would have killed most men, but it just dropped him. Kaczmarczyk gets on top. Leo Brichta somehow, someway gets back up to his feet, tries to throw a spinning elbow, and Kaczmarczyk cracks him with the right, gets back on top of him, and it was just ground and pound city. Hoist Gracie or Chael Sonnen, whose interview would you rather have? Ooh. God, that's a good question. Because one is just going to be fun, and one, you're going to hear some amazing stories. I think I'm going to go with my nerddom and pick Hoist. But that's probably one of the toughest questions you've ever asked on stream. Big shot by Kaczmarczyk. 444. Big right hand by Kaczmarczyk. Body kick by Kaczmarczyk. What did I say late? What did I say late? Knee by Kaczmarczyk and gets a takedown. I said it was going to be an early stormy after weather. And as the third and fourth round transpires, going to be all Kaczmarczyk, and that's what he's doing now, baby. Evaded the elbows, landed the big shots in top position. He's the wish Max Holzer. He's the wish Max Holzer. Which is still a good Max Holzer. Now trying to get his back. 4 minutes and 6 seconds. He has the left hook in. Early back take. Brichta trying to fight that right ankle. Chill also have a going viral possibly. He's a content gold mine. True, but you definitely are underestimating how popular Royce is in Brazil. And then if I put Brazilian fucking subtitles on that, or Portuguese subtitles on that shit, to the moon goes the algorithm. 331. Full on John's mom back take. But amongst like people our age, yes, chill 100%. Back take, left arm underneath the chin, but hasn't. Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. Back mount, arm under the chin, squeezing. Now full mount. Now full mount. Good job by Brichta, man. I don't know how he fucking slithered his way out of that one. Royce for me. Oh, Royce was everyone's first fighter who's our age entrance, or one of them very first. I understand. So funny how arm triangle. It's so funny how my dad thought he'd beat Matt Hughes. My dad drank the Kool-Aid, bro. That was the first time I looked at my dad and went, "Oh, you're not like perfect." You know what I mean? Because we always think our dad's like Superman. And I was like, "Oh, you were so wrong on this pick, Dad." And I was on the Matt Hughes train then, so. Joe Rogan even, I think, picked Royce Gracie to win that one. But I'm not surprised. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. 207. Laura Santos underdog is wild? Wait, what? Oh, Laura Santos underdog is what? I was like, who? Luana Santos. Dude, he was the best in the welterweight division before GSP. 142. Still in, or back into full mount, by the way, is... Oh, yeah, still in full mount is Kaczmarczyk. 135. Come on, you gotta do some more damage here, bro. 130. Holy Fog Davis chokes Brown unconscious via rear naked choke at the main at Cage Warriors. Yo, shout out. I heard Cage Warriors has been buzzing today. I'm excited to start watching Cage Warriors again more regularly because 2023, 2024, actually, no, 2024 and 2025, I lost a lot of interest in Cage Warriors. But this year, I heard it's been nothing but amazing. Bro, seriously, my power goes out before the fight. I'm waiting for the whole night and didn't see it. No way. I'm glad you got your power back. We still have 2 rounds left in this one. Round 1 could go to Brichta, but I'm giving it to Kaczmarczyk. Kaczmarczyk round 2, and Kaczmarczyk definitely round 3 here. Arm triangle choke. 43 seconds. Can Brichta survive? It is all over. It is all over. And still. It's literally Macy. And he jumps into the audience. Patrick Kaczmarczyk, 14-3. 14-3. And he defends the title on a 3-fight win streak. First title defense. What's next for the young man? KSW versus Octagon. Holzer versus Kaczmarczyk. That's what we need. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right, we have a big UFC card ahead, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to cut this broadcast short here. Here's who won. Here's Vrtačić won. Rutkowski won. Lopacic won. Janikowski won. Masayev won. Kauchen won. Marcinek won. Piotr Kasprek won. And Piotr Chudzik won as well. We'll see Soldayev again. Honestly, lucky for Rutkowski, he didn't have to fight Soldaev. That is it for KSW. What a fun stream that was. Quickly before we jump over to the Ultimate Fighting Championship, I do have to set up the stream, so I'll probably be live in like 20, 30 minutes-ish. But if you haven't already, I know you already saw the Shane Collins win, but if you want to see more of Shane Collins and or any of the other prospects making their debut or fighting on this UFC card, I got your back every single week, ladies and gentlemen. Every single week. If they have 2, 3, or less fights in the UFC or making their debut, I literally scavenge the internet and I post the most in-depth highlight packages you guys see. We got Magomedov, Shokeli, Shabazian, Otari, and Shane Collins this week. I also post crazy videos, crazy stories in the world of mixed martial arts, like BJ Penn's ongoing incidents, how this tough reject was now signed by the UFC. Eat shit, Daniel Cormier. Ultimate Fighter highlights, this crazy story as well. I mean, every fighter who was on Road to UFC, extended highlights as well. And as you guys can see here, more crazy stories in the world of combat sports. We stream and cover 30 plus hours of combat sports every single weekend. We did 2 Ultimate Fighter streams this week, 1 championship, LFA, KSW. We're jumping over to UFC, and then we will also cover Deep later as well. So on and on and on, baby. On and on and on. Rest in peace. All right. UFC stream next, and still, baby. Just keep refreshing and you'll see me live in 20 to 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Any stream, please? Goodbye, motherfucker. Goodbye. Back for UFC. We'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Peace.
Yeah.